they're just going to sell them off to everyone. So you can have Halo.
So that would be Xbox that would normally have it, and
yeah.
then they'd be
so
like...
you'd have Halo on PlayStation, for example. They're already talking about Gears of War being on PlayStation because they're just going to be like,
sense, actually, because they're giving idea. Oh, so do you avoid around?
But this is their whole method with Game Pass. By the way, guys, welcome into the middle of game talk. Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah, you know with KD, the laughing stock niggas got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say our logic swishy, but we're making noise from the top of the charts. Here the people rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
That's so good, that intro. Right, yeah, so as I was saying, so like Game Pass and stuff like that.
First of all, we've got to say welcome everybody to another episode of
Squishy Logic,
the show where two comedians, these beautiful buggers right here, sit down to talk about anything and everything that we want to, from serious subjects to your mum's butthole.
Yep.
We go everywhere, and I'd love to go there too. Give me a call, baby. I am your comedic babyface and everybody's favourite laughing stock, KD Hinken, joined by my buddy boy, the comic who I can be around the most because some of them I can't. Actually, I like a lot of them.
There's some seriously shitty ones out there.
But there are some annoying ones out there.
Yeah.
But you are not one.
Hey.
He is one that, I mean, he is not one of them, but he is one that has a lot of voices and just tell him your name.
I'm Nathan Parish. I've got a lot of voices. Some of them are not always in my head. No. Out in the ether.
Oh.
Yeah. I did the Peter Griffin for Matilda the other day, and she's like, "Oh, you're actually pretty good at that." It's like, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
when you said that, then I thought you meant that it was like some kind of sex.
No. Do the Peter Griffin. So basically, what you do is you take the girl, right, and you stick her halfway inside a car, and then you just take pictures of a coach.
Oh.
Because you're too scared to do nothing.
I have always wondered why Lois is so into Peter.
Yeah,
she's got a chubby thing. Is she into chubby guys?
She's got to be a chubby chaser. She's got to be a chubby chaser. You haven't seen her get with anybody else in the show, have we? No. I was thinking of doing a brief sketch, not even a sketch, just like a sketch between sketches.
Yeah.
In PAMT, because like
post-apocalyptic Dark Triad available wherever you get your
We've got a multiversal traveling version of Jason Statham, and at one point I want him to go into a universe, and he goes like, "Hang on, are you?" And he goes, "No. I'm not allowed to be called that guy for legal reasons in this universe. I have to be called Pierre Griffon." and then you hear someone else go, "And I'm Ryan the dog."
It was a voice you could do well at this point. Find an excuse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
100% man.
Yeah, and he goes like,
and
he goes, I think I'm gonna leave now. I would too, to be fair. And he's like, "Hey man, what's so wrong about hanging out with me? Do you want to hang out with you, Ryan?" No, I don't. Exactly.
I still don't know who this Ryan is though.
Ryan the dog instead of Brian.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Good. It's like the old what's it called? Pro Evolution football. Was it Pro? No,
Pro Evo soccer.
Pro Evo, yeah. When it was like order, you was like rather than Man United, it was Man United.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you noticed that the FIFA games aren't called FIFA anymore?
No.
They're called like FC something.
You know the reason why?
Yeah, because they cut out the middleman.
They lost the license, yeah.
No, but it wasn't.
FIFA are now working on their own, their own FIFA title using their own engine. It's never going to work.
It's not going to work. The engine is already the one that's there.
Yeah. And like Konami have already tried Pro Evolution Soccer again. They tried that again, and then they sort of made it free to play, but then they jumped up the prices on every fucking player. So it was like 30 quid to buy one of your favourite fucking players. It's like, fuck off.
We're not leaving a real name.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
Shame, because that actually, I used to, when I played football games a bit more like with the other guys, not my choice.
Yeah.
I generally preferred Pro Evolution.
Yeah. But I've heard it was more skillful. I've heard it was more of like a technical version of the game rather than FIFA, because FIFA's a bit more like
pick up and play.
Pick up and play, yeah.
But there's also like a bunch of things that you can do though.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, when I used to play that against like some of my chavvy mates,
Yeah, yeah.
proper FIFA,
Yeah.
they used to play it all the time.
Yeah.
And they watched football all the time.
And then you still whooped them.
No, it wasn't that.
Oh.
Sometimes I did, like
Yeah.
I did good,
Mhm.
but only because they were all playing like actual footballers, and I was just all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like when chess masters
Yeah.
play against someone who doesn't know how to play chess. They're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Exactly what it was like.
Win by confusion.
But I don't see like if FIFA like make their own game, that ain't gonna work, man.
Actually, there's a memory test they did with a bunch of master chess players, right? Where they took chess formations that actually existed
Right.
and posted them onto a chessboard, and then got the chessboard on a picture to drive past them on a van, right?
Wait.
So they literally
The chessboard to drive past.
the picture of the chessboard in the position where they laid out all of the
Right.
things, but in actual chess formations that would exist if someone was playing a game, right? And the chess masters would have to look at that and then glance at it and then literally write down exactly where each piece was based on that, right? Now, when they were doing it that way with actual formations, they got it right 9 times out of 10. But when they got random members of the public to just randomly place chess pieces onto the board, they could barely fucking remember it, because it's like that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That's not a move.
Yeah, exactly. Like my mate Dave, like I think I said before, he's one of those people that proper like if there's something he's interested in at all, he'll read into it all and he'll learn all the proper shit. And he did it with chess. Like he's good at chess now, and he knows all like the different things.
Yeah,
but I can still beat him sometimes.
Yeah.
Because straight up, I'm just doing random shit.
Yeah.
And I have no clue what I'm doing.
Yeah. And he's like, well, that doesn't make sense, and you're not going to have any moves open after doing that. So why would you do it? I'm going to do this, and
Well,
then
obviously it does make sense.
Yeah,
You've
and
gone,
and then
you've
and then you go, but I'm just going to do that, and he goes, shit, I didn't see that. Why would you do that?
I don't know, but
You've
it
just
works.
given away your queen.
Yeah, but, you know, it works.
Yeah. Yeah, chess is one that I've never been able to understand. I've tried
Oh,
to.
really?
Yeah, I'm mediocre at best.
I do love chess, to be honest. It's
Yeah.
my favourite game.
Yeah.
Just very often.
It's really tough. It's
Racist
really
first.
complicated. But yeah. Yeah.
Racist as shit.
Yeah,
but,
there's so many versions of chess on Steam as well. There's like 120 different fucking versions of chess you can play on your computer.
It's all the same though.
Yeah, some of them have got different colors and things on them.
Oh.
Some of them got themes and shit.
Some of them go like even further into it, so it's like the Zulus.
Oh yeah,
versus- I don't know.
more than that. There's one called Battle Chess, which has got its own specific rules to play battle chess as opposed to standard chess, which is more like a real-time strategy. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Rather
Why?
than take this piece, you have to fight them.
Yeah, something like that. It's fucking weird, man. It's weird.
Dice out to see
Yeah,
turning shit into D&D.
yeah.
I still really want to play a D&D game though. Eventually.
I've been thinking about resurrecting my D&D game actually.
Do I do that?
So basically, I'd be DM.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, we'd get about. Well, I've got another mate called Chris who's been desperate to play a Dungeons and Dragons game, so he'd be in.
I like that.
And we could probably get one of your mates and another person
probably,
in.
most definitely.
Yeah, and then we can just do a 4-player Dungeons and Dragons with a DM. The 5 people seems like a good amount to have on a pod.
We've not
you know?
like a super long story either.
No, not super long at all. Basically, the plot in this one is that you are being awoken from a slumber after being sort of in this kind of weird stasis for years and years, and you'd be able to pick basically any kind of animal that you want to pick whatsoever. Like, you wouldn't just be stuck with human or an elf or like a half orc or whatever. You could be literally pick an enemy out of the book and you can be one of them as well.
What? So you can be anything.
You can be anything.
I'll be a tree man with a shield,
That's awesome.
and but I'm not finished yet though.
All right.
He's also got a minion always of like tiny little mushrooms following him.
Oh, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's rad.
They're just always there.
Yeah.
They got like they're not really they can't do much.
No.
But they're there.
Yeah.
It's like Snow White with a 7 dwarfs.
Yeah.
You know, like they help.
Yeah.
They're there sometimes.
I just got the idea of you like being a young ent, you know, like a spriggan.
Is that?
It's like a young tree, you know, is a spriggan.
I was basing it off of you know the things in I don't. This is one of the few times when I will reference this.
Yeah.
This would never happen. Probably again on the podcast.
Okay.
But I'm referencing Lord of the Rings here.
Wow.
I know
Yeah.
the tree people.
Yeah, that's ones.
They were cool.
They were cool.
I liked them.
Yeah.
Two Towers was the only one of the films I liked
Yeah, well, it's badass.
because it's the middle one. The most of the stories in the first and the third.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
It's just a lot of fighting.
It's a lot of fighting. A lot of really good fights as well.
You get a lot of fights in the third one, I think.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't get over glowing Aragon.
Yeah.
So as soon as I saw it out, I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What is this? What the
Yeah.
fuck's going on now? This is the guy who broke his foot in the first film. Who gives a shit?
And deflected an actual dagger.
Who heard into that part?
Yeah, you know the bit where an orc throws a knife at him and he spang, like knocks it off with his sword.
Totally. I remember that
Like,
scene wholeheartedly.
Yeah, for people in the fandom of Lord of the Rings, it's like an iconic moment because that guy, the stunt actor, that is a real knife. It is a big, fake, but still sharp fucking knife. You know,
That is a real knife. A big, fake,
Like,
fucking knife.
you know what I mean? Is it's not
a real knife, yeah.
it's not designed for weapons. It's like a weirdly shaped orky one, but it is still very heavy with a point at the end, right?
Right.
It's not going to actually cut because it's not designed to cut, but it's still got that sharp shit, right? And he's supposed to just sort of, run up to him and get sort of knocked over, but instead he accidentally, while he's drawing it, lets go and the knife just slips out of his hand, going point first towards Viggo Mortensen. And Viggo Mortensen, literally, without thinking about it, just goes ping and keeps moving into the guy.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's so awesome.
That's very awesome.
Yeah.
I love like bits in that, like in films, when you have like random just the random little
It's like when stunt actors, like there's multiple times where stunt actors have been very badly hurt in a stunt.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, use that fucking shot.
Yeah, you better do.
That's the best fucking
Yeah,
shot
you
right
better
there.
do.
That is serious.
There was one recently, wasn't there? On what was this? I feel like I got Harry Potter in my head for some reason, but it shouldn't be Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It might have been.
Oh, we've got the cat meowing, guys. No. Hey, little one. Yeah, it's all right. Oh dear. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like in I think it was for some reason I feel like it was Harry Potter and a woman like lost her arm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think it was. Yeah. There's also Resident Evil was a really bad one.
Right.
There was one where this woman was supposed to be sort of racing underneath a camera operator's or a camera rig system. I can't remember what it was.
Right.
But while she's riding on this motorbike without a helmet and shit, it just fucking collapses and sort of lands on top of her while she's riding, and it takes off most of her arm and degloves her face.
Oh.
Literally, her face was just hanging off of her fucking skull. Like,
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Was she dead or
No, she survived.
like a
but
face transplant? Kind
she
of
had to do a lot of, like, her face was actually savable with a lot of cosmetic surgery, obviously. But she lost her arm.
Yeah.
And is sued them basically for millions of dollars.
It's interesting how I suppose I'm guessing there's probably certain things they were supposed to do that they didn't do.
Yeah, basically there was something either wrong with the equipment or wrong with how they'd set it up. So someone was at fault.
Yeah,
basically. But yeah, that kind of thing happens all the time. It's like someone died on the set of making The Expendables 3.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Yeah. There was a huge explosion scene, and someone they went off too fucking early.
Oh, fucking hell, no.
Yeah. It happens all the time, and stunt actors are not paid enough for the danger they put themselves in. And it's crazy when you think that people like fucking Tom Cruise are out there doing it on the fucking regular, and if he dies, that's
he's
it.
just doing it for the fun of it as well.
Yeah.
Like he wants to go up into space for the next.
Yeah. He's talking with Elon Musk about setting up an actual film actually filmed in fucking space.
Oh yeah, I think it'll happen.
Yeah. If anyone's going to do it, it's going to be Tom Cruise.
It's just one of them, isn't it? It could be really good if it works, but if it kills him, then it could look really. It could do damage though to like the whole space stuff.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is though, he's already now flown fighter jets. For real, he was in those fucking fighter jets in fucking
Top Gun.
in Top Gun Maverick, yeah.
And also there was that scene in Mission Impossible where he's hanging off the plane that's flying.
Yeah, he's done that.
Legitimately doing
Yeah,
that.
legitimately doing that. So space is kind of the next thing he has to do.
All he can do, really.
If he doesn't do that,
underwater
then
as well.
yeah,
Mission Impossible when they had that bit.
yeah, the swimming bit. Yeah,
to get into the place.
I suppose he could do submarines as well.
Not really much to do on that though.
No,
You just walk around or you're fucked.
yeah,
If you're not walking, if you're swimming in a submarine, you're already fucked.
yeah. Life's basically done at that point.
Yeah. I mean, there's places that I wouldn't go to, and I think a submarine is probably one of them
Yeah.
because I don't see any upside to it. The only upside is surviving.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's pretty bad. That's it. You have a survival
Submarines are awful. They're awful.
Yeah.
They're awful. I can't imagine a worse place to be.
Yeah, same. You're stuck in a small space with people.
Yeah.
There's a load of rules as well because it's
Yeah.
all army shit.
And everyone's eating like fucking rationed cans of beans,
True.
so fuck knows what it smells like in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
No air conditioning. It's just
Corned
circulating.
beef. Oh.
Just circulating, man.
Corned
New
beef,
air.
eggs and fucking beans, just daily rations.
I was watching something about called Rat Packs about the different kind of things they would get,
Yeah.
and there would be like dumplings and syrup.
Fuck that.
And, yeah,
Imagine being
corned
in
beef
the bottom
hash.
bunk on fucking dumplings and syrup day.
corned beef hash as well.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's stuff that is not going to help in a place where there is no air conditioning.
None
it's
at all.
circulating.
Yeah, just keeps it running around.
You know what? Maybe the water getting in wouldn't be such a bad thing.
Hey man, at least it doesn't smell of ass anymore.
But we're dying.
I don't give a fuck, dude. Did you smell what Richmond was fucking pumping out the other day? Jesus Christ, I didn't realize a man could smell that bad after eating peaches.
Peaches seem like one of those things that would like trick you.
Yeah.
Into thinking they're, all nice and that.
Yeah.
And then you start farting.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Eggy as ting.
Yeah.
Eggy as shit,
Yeah. It's like a sweet, delicious Brussels sprout. You know? Like a plum. They're a similar family, aren't they? Peaches and plums.
Don't know.
I think they are, yeah. So that would explain a lot of like gastric distress that can come from from a bit of a peach eat. You know.
You know what, man? I'm not sure if I told you this before. Peaches really disappointed me when I was younger.
Really?
Because I watched James and the Giant Peach.
Oh yeah.
And I watched that, and I was like, when they were eating the big thing, and I was like, wow, that looks so nice.
That looks so delicious.
So nice.
Yeah.
And I remember asking, I think it was my nan specifically, to get me a peach.
Yeah.
And I remember getting to hers to try it, and she gave it me. And at first I looked at it, and I was like, why is it hairy? It's got fuzz
I
on
knew
it.
that was going to be the thing. I knew that
was
gonna
only
be
the
thing.
beginning of it, though.
Yeah.
But, and then I tried it.
Yeah.
And expecting this lovely sweet thing. And,
Yeah.
Other
No.
than that,
It sounds like you might have had a bad peach.
no, it was fine.
I love.
Texture was all over the place.
Oh yeah, no, the texture is a bit off.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, it's a bit strange.
I probably like it now because it's all like
Fibrous.
fleshy and
Fleshy and fibrous.
yeah, just like
Yeah.
string.
And it's like, yeah, that's the thing, because you're gonna like rip it off of its core.
yeah,
And then you look at the core bit and you're like, what the fuck? That looks alien.
well, picking out bits of fur that you missed out your teeth and
Yeah.
well, out your tough.
Yeah, I knew people who used to eat kiwis whole, like a hand fruit, just bite into a fucking kiwi.
I don't think it's got a stone in it.
No, it's not got a stone
Oh.
in it. It's the ones where you
It's
sort of
really hairy though. Aren't they?
yeah, really hairy, and you sort of normally cut them open and eat them with a spoon from the inside. But these motherfuckers are just walking around like, oh, fucking delicious hairy bit of fucking kiwi. Oh.
Fucking human hairball, man. What the hell?
Yeah, why would you do that to yourself? Imagine that coming out the other end. It's gonna fucking rake your insides.
Oh, it's just all the freaking burns.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oof. Oh, it's like trying to shit out a bit of carpet.
yeah, is that hard? Is it?
I bet it is.
I bet it is too. Yeah, I bet it is. It be bad luck if you do that.
Yeah. Bad luck to shit out of carpet.
Bad luck.
That's right. It's 9 years bad luck to shit out of carpet.
Mhm.
It's just as bad as breaking a mirror.
And we will find out all the reasons behind these stupid superstitions in today's subject.
Oh,
Bloody segue. I've been killing the segues
That's
yesterday
so
on the
good.
podcast that nobody heard.
Yeah.
And today, not yet. Well,
Today, which maybe you do here.
What?
Mhm.
I'm going to keep killing the
Mhm.
segues. Just
Yeah.
kill that first one.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to talk about some stupid superstitions from around the world
Cool.
and the reasons
There's a
behind
lot
them.
of them.
Well, I'm not going into all of them. I
No.
mean, you know,
No, you're going to go into the fun ones.
some of them, yeah, exactly, yeah. And some that I just, like grabbed just to cover some time.
Of course. Everyone does that.
Exactly, yeah. It's a normal thing to do.
I was thinking back the other day about the first ways people had ever died one again
Right.
that we did. You know, where the first person to die by a motorbike, first person to die by a fucking
Yeah.
train, all that stuff. And I was thinking, maybe I've got to do one on the last way people died, if I can find a way that there is of doing that. Like, is there a way that we don't do shit anymore? Like guillotines, for example. The last person to die by guillotine
yeah.
was a very specific person in France. So, there might be some legs there. Might be some legs.
Like last people that died for certain ways.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely 100%. I think anything that involves people dying, people like to hear about.
Yeah.
People are weird.
Yeah, they are.
People are really weird.
People like to know about death,
They do.
but they don't like to see it.
Some do.
Some do.
It's a thing, though, isn't it, on X?
Yeah, it's a smaller population, though.
I don't know. What? No, yeah. I hear from the Goth man. He's one of those people that watches them.
Ugh.
And then sometimes he watches them and he's like saying
I've
about how
seen
disgusting they are.
some horrible shit that people just send you in WhatsApp, and it's like,
Yeah.
you watch this on regular fucking Jesus, dude.
Some people really seem
They
to.
really do.
I can't.
I can't.
I can't do it.
Because I always think about like either that person and how they feel if they survived, or the people that liked that person who are now dealing with the horrible aftermath.
It depends. I think it depends just like what side of the emotional thing you fall onto.
The bandwidth, yeah.
Whether you're more self-thinking all the time, or you think about other people as well.
Yeah.
I suppose it's different form of empathy, and whether
Yeah.
you're thinking about it more yourself.
Well,
or
we
other
went into
people
all
too.
of this on the last podcast.
Well, it's
didn't
true,
we?
actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
The psychopathic and sociopathic and narcissistic, and
the
it doesn't necessarily make you.
AFPD.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily make you a bad person. It just
No, not at all.
it just changes the way you interact with the world, and provided you don't fuck with other people, that's fine.
Yeah, there's good and bad of everything. There's good and bad psychopaths.
Mhm.
Some of them use their powers for good.
Yep.
Some
And
of them
some of them use it for very much bad.
for very, very much bad. And I respect that.
Yes. If you're working in the SAS and you're very successful, you're probably a psychopath.
Probably.
I mean, that's what all of Andy McNabb's stuff was about. I told you about that, didn't I? The psychopath's good guide to the good psychopath's guide to success.
Yes, I think it is.
A
Yeah.
book I've got on Audible. It's really good.
Yeah. And like, it's one of them. No, I remember at the time talking about it and everything since. Like, I still look at things now and I'm like, I wonder where they are on the on the
Yeah,
ASPD spectrum.
Yeah, you
Or
once
sociopath, psychopath.
yeah, once you start learning a
Empath.
bit more about it, you start wondering, where does this person lie on that spectrum and this spectrum and that spectrum?
And if you're a good person, you worry about where you are as well in case you've been messing people around.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just instantly what I was thinking the whole time. I was like, have I done that?
Yeah.
I'm not been screwing people around without realising it, have I?
Yeah. And I think if you're thinking that, then that's
It's a good
probably a
sign.
good sign.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I came to
Yeah, to realise, yeah.
settled on,
Yeah.
This though is a bit more fun. Weird superstitions and their
Yeah.
origins.
Because superstitions are interesting, because like
Yeah.
ultimately superstitions are where religion comes from.
A lot of them are very intertwined,
Yeah, because like that's when it started off. Religion started off with people sort of talking about the shadows in the darkness and talking about the fact that they got a bad crop, and the reason why they got a bad crop had to do with some spirits or something.
Yeah.
It was always some sort of anthropomorphization of what was happening to turn it into something else. Like,
Yeah.
this all has to have some kind of meaning, some kind of control, some kind of like almost human understanding to it.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's very weird. What's that?
Oh, we've got a thing, but we can't see any of the chat, so that's
I don't know what that
Interesting.
means. Like you just had the thingy come up, or maybe it means we got a new follower or something.
Maybe.
Because he just took us straight to a thingy.
That's cool.
Well, thank you for whatever that is.
Yeah.
Thank you for whatever that is.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, like
Yeah.
that's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Forgot what was it. Oh yeah, I was on the thingy film. Okay.
Yes.
So let's jump into the first one then.
Yeah.
So this is Japan.
Okay.
I know you can see it, but just pretend you can't.
I can't.
You can't see it.
I cannot see a thing.
No, you're blind.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
You're preparing for the Paralympics in a few
I
years.
am. Yeah. I think they should allow people to do the Paralympics blind if they just wear a blindfold.
It's a fair point.
It's why
Yeah,
not?
fair point. Yeah,
Fair.
that's true. You know.
You
Yeah,
know?
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not, but
Sign up, blindfold over you before you go in. Like, are you actually blind? No, but I can't see at the moment, can I? So,
if anything, they've got an advantage because they're used to it.
yeah, exactly. So, fucking right.
You know, yeah, you know, damn right, you know. Post on a Sunday.
Sounds like it.
1 sec, let me just make sure it's not.
Post on a Sunday. I got to read my post on Sunday. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Maybe it's a bill. Maybe it's a card from a family member. Maybe it's a bill. It's probably a bill, though, because that's what Sundays are for. It's kind of kicking you in the nuts when you're feeling good. Sunday.
Sunday's a good man. Sunday's a good chill day. Everyone likes a Sunday.
Everyone
How can
likes
you not
Sunday.
like a Sunday?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, 100%.
I just thought I'd serenade the audience for a sec.
I think they appreciated it myself.
I think so.
So I'm even going to add in to do, you know, we had a Nathan jingle. at like
Nathan Jingle at
minutes.
24.
Take about 2 minutes off. if you want.
Yeah.
No, add 2 minutes on. Damn, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm always made a mistake before, you know.
Oh, there.
No, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not going to.
Terrible,
This
isn't
is the beginning of the Superstitions anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah. Japanese.
Japanese.
Turning Japanese. They're going to turn in Japanese.
I really
because I'm
think so.
racist.
Turning Japanese. Turning Japanese.
Can't turn
I think so.
Japanese. You
Yeah.
don't understand their struggle if you think you can just become Japanese.
I know, it's ridiculous. Isn't it?
Oh man, seeing people in
It
Big
was a different
Brother.
time in the 80s.
Yeah, it was. Seeing people in Big Brother, 2 Muslim people.
Yeah.
And then the one
Oh.
girl.
Matilda's been watching it as well.
Oh, really?
And also, one of the people who's on Big Brother at the moment was in her shop with her dog that she was talking about.
Oh, cool.
Or was it a bunny rabbit? Might have been a bunny rabbit.
Oh, the one.
Yeah, the bunny rabbit. Yeah, bunny rabbit.
Who is it again now? Is it the big woman?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The big white girl?
I think-
blonde hair.
I think so. I can't remember.
There was 2. Yeah, there was 2 that were really on about their rabbits. And I was hoping it wasn't a euphemism for something else.
Yeah.
So I think it's actually rabbits. Yeah, but like
Yeah.
the one girl, I don't understand this. She got angry because, well, she just was getting angry, and then the guy called her out for being angry,
Yeah.
and then it turned into a thing later on where he was bad because it's like you don't understand my struggle if you're calling me angry. Like what?
What?
As a black woman, like I was like,
No, the anger is a
What?
thing that you are doing right now. That is the emotion.
Yeah, and
It doesn't change the emotion. You may have a legitimate reason for the emotion, but it's
In your
still
head.
the emotion. Yeah.
in your head. You might
In
do,
your head,
sure.
you might have convinced yourself you got a good reason for it, but like
Doesn't mean you are.
it doesn't mean it is,
Yeah.
and like you've got to accept the fact that if you're going around the place being aggressive all the time, you're probably going to get a fucking bad reaction from people.
I mean, it ain't too bad, but
Yeah.
you know, I do like a Big Brother though. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
I'm also watching Traitors. Like me and Mum watched so much of that, binging it. We watched the 2 series of the England one.
Yeah.
Then we watched the 2 series of the American one.
Right.
Now we're on the first series of the Australian one.
Jesus Christ.
Then we're gonna watch the other Australian one. Then we've got New Zealand.
Wow. So you really are binging
Yeah.
it.
Well, anyway, so Japan
Yes.
tucking thumbs inside inside of the cemetery.
Ooh.
Like the feel of the word for in China, hinging on the similarity,
Yeah.
it's a weird way to say it, in its pronunciation to the Chinese word for death, so it's similar.
Hmm.
The Japanese similarity took in their thumbs when in a cemetery visiting the graves of dead relatives. This comes from the connection between the Japanese word for thumb and its meaning as the parent finger. Tucking one's
Oh.
thumbs inside of a cemetery is to protect one's parents from death.
That's so strange.
That's weird.
That's a leap and a half.
That, I don't even understand it, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's a connection between a Japanese word for thumb and its meaning is. So the thumb is a parent finger, so you're protecting your parents by tucking. So
Yeah, so because death's going to come for your parents first, I assume is like the logic there. You know, it's more likely your parents are going to die before that you are.
Yeah.
So, is it that death can grab hold of your thumbs?
For my finger.
I just got the image of someone walking down the street and they've had their thumbs out in a cemetery and they're just sort of thumbs up in it around town, like, yeah, having a good day, whoa. And on his thumbs, in the immaterial realm, there's just two fucking Grim Reapers, both holding on to either one of his thumbs, just boogieing down the street with him, and then just sort of slashing people as they walk past, and there's just fucking people just dropping dead past this guy.
He thinks he's dancing. Everyone looks at him and thinks he's dancing, but he's actually having a tug of war with these things that he knows they're trying to grab.
Oh, right.
Or somebody's trying to grab
Yeah,
it.
so he's trying to get him up, like, you fucking.
And in the
go.
world, they're like, you know, hanging on, like, come here, come to the dark side. Your kids didn't tuck in their thumbs when they were in the cemetery.
So now you all have to die.
You must die now.
That is a proper weird one. That one.
To be fair though, we take the mick out of that, but this next one here is one that we all know.
Oh,
very common in the Western, but it's so dumb.
It is dumb.
Knocking on wood.
Yeah.
So it comes from Indo-European, Celtic, or possibly British.
Ooh.
So it's very much.
We do know about this one in England. It's always been a.
When would you knock on wood then?
Yeah.
When would you do it?
Well, it's like when you've said something isn't gonna happen, and it's like, oh, knock on wood.
Yeah. You have to look around for proper wood.
Yeah, you gotta
use the fake.
Oh,
shit
no. Sometimes you can't, because I've always got a way of going knock on wood, bonk, because you know I'm dumb, so my brain's made of wood.
Oh, I've done it with my penis before.
Yeah, you can always do it with the old penis as well. That's doable.
It works better, you know, when you're with your female.
Yeah. It's even better. It's even better if you've got a boner.
Well, yeah.
Because then you can actually tap it with your knuckles, like knock on wood.
I'm saying if you're with a female, like,
yeah,
every time you're with a female, you just have a boner the whole time, don't you?
I mean, that's an unusual way to live. Even when you're going down the shops, you're just holding hands and you're like fucking got a full-on stonk on.
Oh, you're holding hands, yeah. You might as well be essentially coming. I'm talking just like being in the vicinity of someone. If you're touching tips, then whoa.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
If you're knocking on wood already, then yeah.
Yeah.
So this is quite interesting. I remember I did read this at the time, but I can't remember now again.
Oh, okay.
So the origins of knocking on wood is an interesting one because this is not obviously for anyone living in the UK. This is one we all know, but none of us probably have an idea where it comes from.
The Americans do it as well.
Do they?
Yeah. I remember there's an episode. Yeah, they did. Yeah, there's an episode of Taz the Tasmanian Devil where his mum's taking the younger version of Taz out to the shopping mall for some reason, and she keeps saying,
"Take a Tasmanian Devil to a shopping mall."
I don't know, and she keeps going, "Knock on wood," and every time she says "knock on wood," whatever she's just said won't happen. Instantly fucking happens.
Okay,
you know, so that's the running gag of the episode.
At the same time, as soon as you said shopping mall, then all I was thinking was yesterday on the podcast, and this bit part that was recorded. Yeah, we did. We started it off with a session of Would You Rather from Reddit ones.
Oh, right.
And one of the ones we spent a lot of time discussing was we decided it had to be in a shopping mall.
Right.
And it was Would you rather spend a day in a shopping mall?
Oh, it's litre clock. 1337 litre clock.
Okay.
Sorry, you were saying.
Okay.
Whatever you do at litre clock is immediately going to be successful. That's why it's so impressive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put in my application for to be a porn star right now.
Do it quick.
Yeah. Do. Ding.
There you go.
I had to take a picture while we leave them.
Well, you had to do that.
Obviously.
They're not going to just take you on the fucking word of it.
Exactly. They need to knock on my wood.
Yeah.
So the actual origins and even meanings of the phrase. Oh, I forgot to say the thing. Yeah, it was A day in a mall with a gorilla, or no, sorry, 100 days, a year in a mall with one gorilla, or
Right.
23 seconds in a mall with 10,000 gorillas.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's not hard, it's not easy, and we decided that. If
Where
that was
do
gonna
I
happen-
start in the
exactly,
mall?
it's exactly, it's exactly how we started the conversation. Exactly how we did. And we decided the only fair way is you spawn in the middle of a mall, and then there's
like
just
right by the
everywhere.
fountain that's in the center, for
Exactly,
example. Yeah.
That's why there was pictures on like the video of like malls that was going through. We was looking at like, yeah,
Yeah.
that one's a good setting.
Yeah. So you got to be dead center of the mall. Fuck me, dead center
Put
of
it
the
on. So
Yeah,
I
I've
just
got
have
it.
to remember as well.
Jesus, fanny lumping Christ.
We got to be professionals. Remember, we're professionals.
Hang on. Oh my God, they did it.
Who did what?
Fucking SpaceX caught their fucking launch, their rocket.
The one.
So they've managed to, you know, the one that the really big one, the booster. They've launched it up.
Please put on silent.
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
doing the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I turned into like a podcast fucking czar. I swear.
Oh, genuinely. So what they've done is they've launched up the booster, and then
Right.
they've caught it in the arm. You know, I was saying that because
Yeah.
it's so big, they can't actually land it on the landing pad. They have to catch it. Excuse me, in this mechanical arm instead.
I need to keep
They
up
did
there.
it.
Okay.
It's successful.
Oh.
They can do it now. They can use the fucking SpaceX, whatever it is they call it, Starship, whatever it is.
So what, I'm confused which bit, because we saw it before actually launch.
Yeah,
We're gonna make this note.
but they had to ditch it in the ocean, so they could do. They
Which
launched
bit,
it.
though? Which bit? Because I remember we watched it, and I don't remember anything going into the ocean.
Right. That's the bit. That's the booster.
So that's like the bottom main engine bit, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So instead of ditching that in the ocean and losing it,
Right.
they have now caught it in the arm, which proves that they can reuse the booster. They don't have to launch one and then lose it. They now can do that. That is the most important part of this whole system. With that working,
Right.
they can now test it on the actual capsule itself, the top part that launches and does the shuttle part and then comes back
The people.
with the
The
people.
important part, yeah.
If they can catch that as well, Starship is now fully operational.
But what would that do catching that then? So
That means
so
we-
is this like a
That-
space
right.
station in space?
So
It's
for
got an arm.
not even that. No.
What's
This
catching
is
it?
on the land. This is on the Earth because
Oh, okay. I see.
the boosters are so powerful when it's landing.
Right.
You cannot put a landing base underneath it.
It can't
that's
go
strong
right
enough.
down.
Yeah,
It
'cause
needs
it
to
will
be
just
caught
melt it and
before gets
destroy it.
down,
So
I
yeah.
see.
So they catch it in this mechanical arm. So they've got it to
Right.
land.
So what you showed me was that
That's it.
caught.
Caught in the arm.
Oh, I
So
see.
literally they've brought that thing down, hovered it at exactly the right point in front of the arm for
Like
the
those
arm to
things you saw
catch it.
before
and-
they come down, the little one.
Yeah,
But this time before it can come all the way down, it has to be caught.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
And that means then.
So
now
this time
what?
it goes like that, and it goes like back,
Yeah,
and then
I
down.
get that. So they can get that back. But
So that means
And
if
the
they can
shuttle
do
can
it
also
with the
be caught.
shuttle as well, because that uses the same mechanism. If
that
they
big
can
as
do
well,
that,
then?
that's just as big with
Oh,
just
I
as big
see, okay.
boosters. We then go from being able to move about 50 tons into space at one time, at most,
yeah.
to 200.
Wow. Wow.
that
That's amazing, man. We literally, you know what,
means
man?
we can literally move habitats up in one single move.
Imagine then the levels we'd be at if Elon Musk didn't exist.
I know.
Like,
Nowhere near as far.
oh, look at what Boeing's not able to do right now. They're the ones that I didn't
They're
realize.
trying
that
so
they-
hard.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize that they were the ones that supply NASA with their shit.
Yeah, and they're shit at it.
They're horrendous.
Yeah.
SpaceX are currently like, also while doing this, they're also in the middle of a mission to go rescue those people.
Yeah.
I know they launched that like not that long ago, and I know it
Yeah, the
takes
ones
a
that
bit
were
of time.
stranded on there
But they're
from
still
fucking
stranded, yeah. I think they haven't got back yet, have they?
No,
It's
they'll
like
be there
long
for a
thing.
while.
I know that SpaceX thing's on
Can
the
I
way,
have
but it takes a while.
The old ashtray.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I know it's there.
Yeah.
On the way. That's cool.
That's
We're
so
doing
cool,
things at
man.
once. Okay. Knock on wood. That'll be okay. time is that? So about 39. Then we'll go back onto that. That's really cool. That is. I mean, so what, in theory, then what could it actually do then? Though, like we say, we could take 200 tons.
Yeah.
So that could to build the space station on the moon and shit.
Yeah. In 2 or 3 trips, you've got enough up there to have a solid habitat for 12 people.
That's banging, man.
Easily.
That's awesome. Okay, let's go back to this then. Okay, so
and the thing is, that opens up
good.
manufacturing on the moon.
Yeah.
Which is so much easier because if you can manufacture on the moon, you then have to use literally about a quarter of the fuel to get off of the moon's orbit and out into space.
Just so you know, on my phone, I'm not texting.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just doing the time codes.
It's cool.
Telling them more.
You can launch out into space from the moon with significantly larger craft with significantly less fuel. Because you move all the stuff to build the craft piece by piece up onto the moon, and then you launch the giant fucking spaceship off the moon itself. It's like a fucking living construction dock. It's brilliant.
It's like treating it in the end like an airport, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's so much easier, like we said before, to go from there.
Yeah.
I'm guessing maybe the idea would be to take I suppose now if you can fly these. So we want about ones that can fly 200 tons.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the one that would go though from the moon would be bigger.
Probably, yeah. 1,000 tons.
Just so you could ship
you're talking you're talking shipping, actual shipping. You're talking being able to move
people.
Yeah, hundreds of thousands of tons of grain and seeds and
that's crazy.
Habitat supplies and people.
That's enough, to start building up actual civilization.
Yeah, on other planets. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's awesome though. It's kind of
we're right on the fucking verge now.
Yeah,
we're right there.
The problem is though, we're so near on that verge.
Yeah,
they were also so near on the verge of the other side of technology of just destroying ourselves.
Yeah, and AI taking over. And
I don't worry about AI personally.
No.
Not so much. I'm generally more worried about a nuclear war.
Oh, that's definitely a thing.
That is what I'm more worried about than anything.
Yeah. Us blowing ourselves up way before the AI even has a chance to.
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to be anything, it seems like it's going to be the Middle East.
Yeah,
which probably shouldn't surprise us. But that does seem to be where it's going
to be. I mean,
it
seems fucking crazy the amount of shit that's been going on between Israel and Lebanon at the moment.
And still Gaza, that's still.
Well.
It's just
Israel are literally doing
Lebanon
straight up operations in other people's countries now.
Yeah, it does. You go boots on the ground in Lebanon.
Yeah, boots on the ground. It's like fucking god damn it, guys, fucking calm down.
And we're still saying that it's not a war.
Yeah, I know.
They're literally still not using that word.
I know.
It's weird.
The conflict.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
It's really a conflict if one side's just going in and attacking.
Yeah.
I mean, Hezbollah were bad too, sure. That's the thing, though. At the same time, though,
let's say, for example, we were in a world where Israel was more closely aligned with Russia than it was with America.
Okay, yeah.
Would we still be reacting in the same way?
Oh, of course not.
Exactly.
Of course not. Yeah, it's all political.
Yeah,
it's all completely political. When you look at Israel, anyway, Israel was essentially a construct of the West, anyway. The whole. They still talk about it as if October the 7th was the start of it all, when it's just not.
Just not.
I mean, it started what?
Ever since it began. Ever since they separated the two countries, this has been a problem.
Yeah, I mean, it's even prior to World War II, there was still all stuff before. It's just that's
less, though, significantly less. There were Christians and Jews and or Jewish people, rather, I should say, just to be particularly careful.
I think it's okay, isn't it?
I think so. And then also, Muslims all living in the same area, and they did have occasional disagreements and stuff like that, and things happened, but not to the same extent.
Yeah,
because they were all living around each other. It's it's happened all throughout time. Like Tito was another one. There was this guy Tito who was in power, and I can't remember what fucking country it was. Now, but when Tito was in power, he died, and then suddenly the two different sides of this country that had always been sort of fuck Tito were suddenly, well, fuck you, and they were killing each other over feuds that went back hundreds of years. It's like your grandfather stole 4 goats. so I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like,
I mean, all of it anyway, though, because a lot of it's still like based on religion, which is crazy. You know, considering we were just talking about the stuff that SpaceX is doing now,
yeah,
which is amazing. You know, we're talking about like aliens, some like unidentified shit in the sky.
Yeah.
There's all that kind of stuff, but then we've still got people literally killing fucking thousands of people over religious books.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I love this analogy lately that I've heard a lot. What was you might know, what was the memoir that Hitler wrote? His whole
Mein Kampf.
Mein Kampf.
Yeah.
Mein Kampf was like 7% anti-Semitic.
Yeah. Most of it was just to do with how fascism was the way forward. And...
Yeah. Whereas the Quran is about 17%
anti-Semitism.
That's the point. Like, literally, it's in the Quran that they should be killed.
That doesn't surprise
Jewish,
me.
Which is why I seen one thing I didn't understand from all of this, especially with the Jewish stuff, is like, why is there all this hatred to Jews?
I don't
get it. But I think maybe it's because like it's built into other religions.
They've always been the scapegoat throughout history. They've always been the one where it's like, oh, but they're doing okay, so fuck them.
Like an easy target.
So, but they're doing okay, dude. Maybe take some lessons. Like, maybe go like, what are they doing that works? Maybe we should do that.
I never understood it, but learning that it's literally written into like the Islam stuff, it made so much more sense then.
Yeah,
and especially how it's got into I kind of understood Israel's side a bit more for the first time when I saw that.
Well, yeah, if you look at the amount of oppression that's happened to Jewish people throughout the years, and part of the whole thing is that Israel has to become a state for the Bible to occur. So that was one of the reasons why, like, literally, for the end of days to happen, Israel has to be a nation.
Oh, okay.
It's written in the text that Israel is a nation at the time, so it has to be there for religious reasons.
What is it, like a nation for the Jews? Is that the
idea?
Yeah,
basically. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the whole idea is that during
this is their home.
Thing have you? There's a movie called Religulous by Bill Maher, and it is fucking brilliantly interesting. There's a bit where he's talking about it at the start he's on Megiddo, which is like the place where they say that the second coming of Christ will occur, and the end of days will occur, and the dead shall rise again, and they will walk together into the valley.
Is that somewhere in the Middle East? I'm guessing?
Yeah, and it's literally this actual place you can go to, and the tensions are so high that one side, I think it's the Muslim side, have built a giant fucking wall to stop the Jewish zombies from getting into heaven.
But stop getting to heaven as well.
Like, I think if they can bring them back from the dead, you're not going to stop them.
Put them on a fucking wall. At least put a metal fence,
Of course, they say it's for other reasons, but it's religion, man. It always comes down to religion.
It is crazy how much the world still runs on religion.
It's mad.
Like, and it's not like these countries either don't like that are really, Middle East. They're a lot more religious based still than anywhere over here. Yeah. The only operable place obviously would be like the Vatican, obviously, but that's very different.
Specific.
Yeah. I can't really think of anywhere that are still as religious as the Middle East.
No, I can't think of anything. No.
Which, unfortunately, is I think the reason for a lot of the issues. Well, I say that though, it's all just political because. Once again, though, you look at Israel and the shit they're doing and the shit they've been doing for ages with Palestine.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, it's a Jewish state, but it's not the Jewish people's fault. It's nothing to do with them.
No.
It's the government that runs it in the same way that, when people look at the shit that our government do, it's not us doing it.
No.
It's our government.
Yeah.
The same with America. It's everyone.
Yeah.
So you can separate that.
Most people are just trying to live. Most people are just trying to have enough money to put food on the table, to get their kids to, a point where they can live on their own and be functional members of society. They're not
which is what Palestine was trying to do as well. Not necessarily October 7th, but in general.
In general.
That's why they voted in people like Hamas, because they were that desperate.
Yeah, because no one else was standing up to it, and yeah, I know it's fucked. It's
But
fucked.
you know, and then you're killing those so many things that are like, and it's half children.
Yeah.
But then you know, you go from that, and then you start Lebanon as well.
Yeah. Why?
I know exactly why. It's because Netanyahu knows that as soon as he steps down and stops all this stuff, he's done and probably
yeah.
getting arrested.
Yeah.
So he just wants to keep it going as much as possible.
Yeah.
And all this stuff is stuff that's already, there's a reason for it. It was already there.
Yeah.
It's because Iran basically and Hezbollah, like the idea is that like Iran is like the like head of like this octopus kind of thing,
Right.
and like Hamas is like funded through them with that,
Yeah.
and then Hezbollah is the same.
Yeah.
So that to them they're doing the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
And then Lebanon is like 20% run by Hezbollah.
Yeah.
So obviously that's what they're focusing on. But
They
it's
are
strange.
actually, yeah, they are a government agent, a governmental party.
Entity. Yeah.
Yeah. In Lebanon, they are an actual party.
I mean, we hear about Hezbollah, but I don't know personally now. I couldn't tell you any attacks that Hezbollah have done.
I don't know about Hezbollah.
Whereas I can tell you attacks that have been done on Hezbollah and killed civilians and kids at the same time.
Yeah.
Pages and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick look. I don't know any stuff that take a quick thingy. Oh, look, it's the Goffman.
Yeah. Confirming you did.
We did. I don't know what we did, but we did it.
You did it.
We definitely did it.
You did it.
Thank you, hippie man.
Yeah.
We did do it.
That's good.
See.
Good to know it was did done.
It was done and did it.
Yeah.
It got done.
Got it done like Diddy.
Oh no. Nobody wants to get done like Diddy.
No.
We're gonna look at that. Oh yeah, Hezbollah thingies, weren't I?
Yeah.
So good looking. I can do it on there.
Hezbollah.
Yeah, I'll do a quick actually. I'll share the screen so that people can see what I'm doing.
Is that gonna fuck us up?
No, if I don't, as long as I don't use videos.
Right. You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We was doing loads of this before.
And it was just the
when we went
video
on
that did the thing.
YouTube and stuff, you know.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna close these down fully, you know.
Just in case you accidentally
just in case them being there
is a problem.
Yeah. There we go.
Hezbollah.
Should we go on ChatGPT and ask?
It's done a thing.
Wait, oh, you know what? It seems to be my
Your keyboard is not connected.
Ah, that might be why. That might be it.
Keyboards, like a lot of electronic devices, need power. Yeah. The little kitty cat is jumping about again. Power of Jesus. There you go. The joyous sound of connection. Bum ba ba dum.
It's like sex, man. You know you got it as soon as you get it in. All you hear is dun, dun, dun. If you don't do that when you find, if you struggle, you know, the first time to find the hole, if it's a new person or something.
Yeah.
When you finally get it in, you gotta make that noise.
Yeah, because that'll break the tension.
Definitely, yeah. They'll like it.
Let's go. Thump. Dun 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 dun. So that joke that Russell Howard did on one of his episodes, like, I don't know if you've ever been inside someone while they're laughing, but oh my god,
damn, yeah. I wholeheartedly agree with that. I mean, sure, you're a funny man. You must have had that.
No, I don't think I have.
Really?
No.
Well,
when I'm getting down, it's serious.
I'm just straight up thinking about the job, baby.
Yeah.
I ain't thinking about anything else.
Listen to me, baby.
Oh.
Let me shine your ass up.
What? Okay, so ChatGPT. What terror attacks have
Hezbollah
done? And we will get back to the superstitions shortly. Okay, so we got a few here then. Zoom in a bit, actually. Hezbollah, the Lebanese militant group,
and political party.
I never heard them just be called a Lebanese one. Like, they are very. I thought they were more Iran.
I think they're funded by Iran.
Oh, is that the thing? But they're
I
actually
think so.
they're actually
Yeah,
based in okay.
Lebanon. Yeah,
That makes more sense.
and it's like Beirut's been getting fucked up, but Beirut already had that fucking giant explosion a few years ago that we talked about.
Oh, is that the one with
Yeah,
the one that was
The
a legitimate
warehouse.
accident?
Yeah.
On the dock and shit. And all
Yeah. The one that was
That was
almost a
crazy.
fucking nuke going off.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Just some essentially a
Fertilizer.
giant fertilizer
Yeah.
patch.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's ridiculous, yeah. Like I remember as well when that happened, like how easy it is to propaganda people. I remember
Yeah.
Mom showing me a picture or video, sorry, of that explosion, but they'd put like a little bomb dropping in,
Yeah.
and like she generally, because if you're not a video person,
Yeah, you believe it. Yeah.
you just, you don't know what to look for.
No.
And even nowadays, with a lot of the motion blur and true motion, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's harder to tell fake
Oh,
stuff sometimes.
I've been
now.
watching some of the fucking scary video compilations, and I've seen 2 about like ghost animals. They were
You
fucking.
did that before, yeah.
They're quite impressive.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, there's one where a baby's standing up and she's staring at the window, and like the baby sort of is looking quite scared and worried at the window.
Mm.
And then all of a sudden there's like this sort of motion detection on the camera, and it activates and it looks around, and then next to the door you see like this shape move, but it is distinctly like a cat's shape, and it's got like 2 little dots for the eyes where the eyes would be.
Right.
And it sort of leaps up to where the window was,
From where though again?
from like over in the door in the corner,
Oh,
not
that's
where
it.
the baby's looking, but it leaps up to where the baby is looking. And then the mum comes in, she goes like, was there a cat in here? And she goes, no. And she goes like, oh, okay, are you okay? And she goes like, no, it's scary. It's like, what why is it scary? There's something in the window. It's like it, and the cat had just died in the family house. This cat had just died.
Well, the person on the video said that.
Said
okay.
that exactly, and it's like that. If that is true, that's cool. Like a guardian angel cat spirit. Fuck yeah, I want one of them. You kidding me?
I mean,
I want a ghost cat coming to my rescue constantly.
I mean, I love the idea of ghosts,
Mhm.
but let's be honest. What actually most likely happened there?
They faked it, yeah.
Well, maybe not. If not that, it's hard to make a cat do something.
Yeah.
Maybe they just had a camera set up that was crap frame rate and all that.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you could see the area and there was nothing there, and then all of a sudden there was like a cat coming out of nowhere.
Oh no! It doesn't even look like a cat. There's just like a shape of cat.
Oh,
It's
okay.
really hard to describe. It looks really interesting.
Like a shadow then.
Yeah.
The cat was on the other side of the camera and it was a shadow.
No. It does. Trust me. The angle. It doesn't. It trust me. It's weird.
I
It's
bet it's
proper
bull.
weird.
I bet it's a bubble.
Yeah.
I bet it's bully. I've come to the conclusion that about 95% of
Are
the
all
stuff you
fucking
see
bullshit.
is bullshit.
Yeah.
There's real shit out there,
Yeah.
but
Most of it's bullshit.
most of it is bullshit. When you have these people that are like, walking around saying they're talking to the ghost and they're seeing them.
Yeah, there's
having
loads of
conversation, but
people
then-
who've got like spirit boxes, quote unquote, which is an app which just listens to the background and tries to make out words and shit.
Spirit boxes, I like the concept of that. I get it,
Yeah,
but if it's go like ch 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 ch, or well, it's quicker than that normally. It's more like
yeah,
ch 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 ch, which every time it's going through stations. So if you get like a long sentence,
yeah,
it could be cool. But at the same time, though, when you get to a station, it's not just one and done, is it? It's
No.
like you get to like there's like good like 7 like bits in it, maybe.
yeah.
So it kind of stands to reason you might get a sentence in that time.
Yeah, exactly.
It might sound a bit
Yeah,
weird actually.
yeah.
So it actually doesn't really mean anything.
No.
That's why I like the classic ghost hunting of just going in with a camera and a microphone.
Yeah,
And that's what I was saying though, with these psychics that walk in there, it's like, yeah, we're talking to ghosts. I can see them. There's one right there. She's she's happy, she's laughing, she's okay with you.
Yeah.
And then a knock on the wall happens and they shit themselves. Like, what was that? What was that?
What was it? What was that?
It's a ghostie you're apparently talking to. Why are you scared of a knock on the wall?
And also,
you
like,
should be able to see them go and do it.
and there's so many of them where they go into like a fucking abandoned place and like, oh shit, man, it's ghosts. It's ghosts. It's like, it's not ghosts, man. It's a homeless guy who wants you the fuck out of his home.
Yeah.
He's gone to this abandoned place because he knows that people don't go there often, so that he can get some sleep. And you come in and fuck that up.
That's exactly what it is. We're trying to get a photo of the cat when she's like falling asleep
Yeah.
up there.
She's like, I'm not falling asleep. What are you talking about?
She's trying to fight it at the moment. Hopefully she doesn't fall into the damn camera.
Yeah.
I haven't actually checked to make sure she hasn't moved the camera. No, we're still there.
No,
Cool.
we're okay.
Oh, we've got on the wrong page actually.
Yeah.
We're still on the fucking thingy.
Open AI, yeah.
So terror attacks that Hezbollah were done. Hezbollah, the Lebanese militant group and political party, have been involved in various attacks and operations since its founding in the 1980s. Later than I expected.
Yeah.
Some of the notable incidents include 1983. Well, they did a few in 83. U.S. embassy bombing. A truck bomb
Oh,
exploded.
so they are literally straight up there.
U.S. embassy in Beirut. So you said something happened in Beirut recently, though.
Yeah.
Was that?
That was the big explosion. And also recently Israel have been launching fucking attacks on Beirut as well.
So are they also Hezbollah as well, though?
Yeah.
Even though they attacked. Oh, that might be why they attacked them.
Yeah.
Because okay. Another U.S. Marine barrack in Beirut. Maybe we shouldn't have them there in that case.
Yeah.
1992 Buenos Aires bombing. It was implicated in the bombing of the Israel embassy in Argentina. 19 kidnappings have been involved in the abduction of foreign nationals, including Westerners, during attacks on Israel forces. Hezbollah has conducted numerous attacks against Israel army targets, particularly during the Israel-Lebanon conflicts in 1982 and 2006.
Fucking hell.
So it's something that's been going on for a while, so you can see why he just
Yeah.
turned around and started. It's not like it was just a brand new thing.
No, this has been an ongoing concern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I fully just think he knows now when he gets out, he's done.
Yeah.
He's probably going to prison. And he probably, I don't know how,
I don't know if he will
imagine
go
they'll
to
send him to
prison. though.
death. Huh?
I don't know if he will go to prison.
Well, apparently,
Most people like that end up not going to prison.
I've heard a lot of them, like, I mean, they might be able to get around it and shit. But it's like war crimes and shit there that he's committed, you know. But then you got the debate about that.
Yeah.
And if he gets proper US backing, then. But as soon as, that's the thing though, as soon as he's gone from power, they don't really care because he's not in control, he's just a dude then.
Yeah.
You've seen it over and over, like, you know, somebody loses power, all the higher ups, you know, that were backing before, just straight away shift.
Yeah, they just immediately go, oh, well, actually, he was always a prick. Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen Boris Johnson's got a fucking memoir coming out?
Oh, I have actually, yeah.
Fuck that shit.
Did you not see though that
Oh, hang on. Did you hear about the barge of explosives? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
barge of explosives?
Yeah,
and
so there's a
stuff?
barge of explosives, right? Same kind of stuff that was in the Beirut explosion.
What?
That is just out there in the sea, and they can't find anywhere to fucking dock it because they're worried it's going to go fucking off. And if it does, it's going to go off way bigger than the Beirut explosion. And like the moldy,
why would they dock it here or anywhere?
I think it was like Malta was planning. They were planning on docking, but Malta was like, "We're not fucking having this dock here for shit."
Yeah.
And now they're planning on docking it in the UK, apparently.
What the balls? I need to have a look at this.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Fucking genuinely, that is a brilliant topic.
And how are you doing, Lindsay? I
Yeah.
hope you're all good.
Hope
Is
you're doing
Maine
good,
okay?
yeah.
I think that's plenty far
Yeah.
away from the
Yeah.
hurricane stuff. Ain't it?
Yeah. It should be.
Yeah,
I
so
think
you should be cool at least.
Yeah.
Hopefully you haven't been attacked by any crabs. I think that's the main thing.
I don't know.
Probably get some good lobster there. I really want to try lobster one day.
Yeah. Does sound
A
good.
good lobster. I don't want to go to
Lobster is
Aldi.
nice, actually.
I don't want to go to Aldi to try it though. You know, you need to try it properly.
Yeah, proper lobster.
Okay, so I don't know how to word it. Probably just go. I might be easy to go onto Google and it.
Yeah.
Look for a story.
Explosive ship.
Explosive shit.
Yeah, that'll get it.
Probably explosive shit. UK.
floating bomb, Russian
Jesus.
cargo ship with 200 kilograms.
Wait, it's Russian as well.
200,000 kilograms of explosives.
Why are we?
Sorry, 20,000 kilograms of explosives.
What is going on? 16 July 20.
That's not the one. That's
no,
not
that's
the
not
one.
it, is it? Right, a new delayed timeline has been set for safety works on a shipwreck full of explosives after he served. No, that can't be it. That's April. That's better. Look, here we go. 26th of September.
Yeah.
Ship carrying explosives.
Maltese. That's right. It was,
waters.
yeah.
I mean, it's not that recent, but it's. Okay, let's have a look at it. A Maltese flagged cargo ship carrying thousands of tons of potentially explosive fertilizer is set to travel through UK waters. Now it's going to dock then as well, because this is old. Ruby, which was earlier accompanied by an escort tug, has reportedly been rejected by several countries due to its cargo. The ship, which has 20,000 tons of
ammonium nitrate, that is literally the exact same stuff in the Beirut explosion.
And I'm guessing this is like pure as well then?
Yep.
From the sounds of it. Like,
yep. And it's been sitting there for a while, and it's going to keep sitting there for a while, and the longer it sits there, the more explosive it becomes.
Why would we do this? What?
Because it starts to sweat, and the explosive stuff starts to build up on the bottom.
First of all, why does it exist?
For fertilizer.
But is it?
It fixes nitrogen to the soil so that plants can grow quick.
No, I understand what fertilizer is. I get fertilizer.
Yeah.
Like, we can make it here, first of all. We don't need a giant boat.
You can make it cheaper somewhere else, and then you can ship it, and then no one wants to take the ship full of it.
Why would
Because it's a fucking giant bomb.
That's what I'm saying. Why would you, if you wanted to sell fertilizer,
Yeah.
why would you put it in such a giant thing and make something that nobody wants to go near?
I have no idea.
Like,
I have no idea.
Understand it?
I have no idea.
Here, do you want to buy this gold that will kill you when you go near it?
Yeah.
Here, come and have a look at it.
Yeah.
Touch it.
It's set off from a Russian port.
Oh my God,
That's not suspect at all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because we're not.
Can't take this fucking thing through the English Channel, will you, and just blow it up halfway through?
You might as well just dock it.
Because that will cause a tsunami the size of a fucking Godzilla shit.
I think it'd be more likely, like, it would dock and then they would just blow it up.
Yeah,
it's more likely to kill people. Then
you've seen what it's like when Godzilla vomits, haven't you? That. Imagine what it's like when he shits.
Oh. Fucking hell. That's why he lives in the water.
Yeah.
He needs a bidet.
He does.
Like just constantly constantly got a ring sting.
Yeah.
Just trying to soothe it all the time.
Yeah. With salt water, which we know works.
It does work.
It does work.
And because he's so big, obviously his ass is like proper low down, where there's no heat.
Yeah.
Like the top, he's still like, getting some.
Yeah.
When that's why he's doing when you can't see him.
Yeah.
Godzilla's just like sun tanning his boobs.
Yeah, of course.
And just also at the same time cooling down his asshole. Simultaneously. Quite impressive, really. Yeah. The only reason he evolved that size.
It's very important for him, though, because, it is uncomfortable.
They're asexual, aren't they?
Yeah.
Lizards and that. They're not actually a man. Are they? No, they are, actually. They do have penis.
I don't know about Godzilla, though.
Godzilla was asexual, I know that. Whatever that means.
You know that from the 1990s one, but that's not true of all of them.
Oh, I believe it is.
Is it?
I believe it is. It was the same Godzilla, it's just he looked different. Oh. In my eyes.
In your eyes.
How else would it work? Was it a different universe? Oh, wait, is it like a alternative universe?
I think so.
Criteria. Anyway, hold on, you distracted me now. Why is there a bomb in the first place? Is it just stupid?
Yeah.
Coming from a Russian port, they have said that they want to attack us because we're helping Ukraine because our government, once again, is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
All of them that we put in. So let's have a look if it tells us what the original idea was.
There's no suggestion of immediate danger from the cargo. The same chemical caused a devastating blast in a Beirut warehouse. That is two very distinctly different sentences mashed into one. There is no suggestion of immediate danger. Devastating blast at Beirut.
Bigger though, because that was smaller then.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
Yeah.
Why would we even think?
I think it was literally like 2,000.
So that's what it's going to be.
And that's 20,000.
Huh?
It was 2,000 in Beirut. It's 20,000 in that ship.
Oh, I just realised what you said then. Jesus.
It's 10 times more explosive.
Coming from Russia,
Yeah.
all they would need to do is put any
A
explosive
tiny
in it,
little bit of Semtex at the bottom.
and we're just like, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
I don't know how to process this. I really don't. I honestly can't process this shit right now. This is
Literally.
ridiculous.
Like, if you
And what
detonated
that,
that,
I'm guessing, decided they didn't want it. Then that's the problem now.
but if you detonated that where it is right now, it would cause a tsunami that would absolutely devastate London and Calais.
Really?
Yeah,
It can't be that big.
it would be. Yeah. So it doesn't have to be that big of a tsunami. What you don't, because like what happens with a tsunami is
It builds.
you create a giant vacuum for where
Yeah,
the
like, sucks it
explosion
in, and it-
happens, and then as it all crashes back in together, that's what creates the vroom as it comes back out,
Yeah.
and it's sort of
I
that
see,
that
it's like
goes
pulls
out.
it in, goes,
And yeah, London has some flood defenses, sure, but it doesn't
it
have
that.
something set up for that amount.
Yeah, but where
of
is
water.
London there? Though? Because it's not like London's on the coast.
No, but it would go all the way down the fucking channel. Look at that channel. That goes all the way into London.
What does?
The one just above
this little bit
Ramsgate.
here?
Yeah, that.
But that goes right into London.
Yeah.
Does it? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at
That's
like,
where
looking
the
at the
Thames
map.
goes
and
straight
knowing-
out that way. Yeah.
I just know where like.
I mean, I don't know
somewhere
whether it
here.
would actually get all that far, but I mean, fucking, it sounds like it would.
I don't know. I can't imagine a tsunami.
It's like a
travelling down the
nuke
Thames.
going off. It's more impressive than an earthquake would be because it's
Yeah.
right on top of the surface of the water.
I think it would make more sense, like the most devastation, to like bring it into the dock in here or something and just blowing it in it.
I mean, that would be worse. Yeah, but they'd probably stop you doing that.
I don't know. Apparently, we want about letting them dock. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're
no, you're
helping
right.
them.
Yeah,
like,
you're
come here, take
yeah.
a seat.
Yeah, sit down. Take your fucking shoes off. Have a cup of tea,
Shoes
lads.
off, come on, you get on land a little bit, you know.
Where are you planning on
enjoy it.
taking it in the end? Yo, you got no idea? Brilliant.
Why are you getting a plane ticket right out of here tonight?
Yeah.
All right,
All
bye.
right. All right. See you later. Sheffield, you say? That's quite far away.
Sheffield in Moscow, maybe. Sheffield, USA. This is just crazy.
Sheffield, Arkansas.
I need a more recent one. Like, this is not recent enough.
No.
Oh, here you go. Look, okay. Newsweek. This is 2 days ago. Anchors oh my god. Anchors just 30 miles from Doomsday Shipwreck. What
Oh
is
my God.
happening? What's the Doomsday Shipwreck now? What is this shit? Lindsay, what have you given us?
The thing is, as well, when was the last story? It was back in fucking September. And they were talking about it in fucking
we got more.
August.
CIA gonna set it off.
False flag. Blame it on Russia. That would be interesting.
I mean, if it actually came from Russia, it wouldn't hard for them to actually have just done it.
No.
They have said that they want to do something, and we don't need a flag. We're already doing it. I suppose that would be a reason to go in.
Yeah.
But do we really need? Because it's not. I think they've already got the reasons if they wanted to, haven't they? Or maybe they're trying to say like a false
No,
flag
because
for the people to be on board.
yeah, that's what
The
it-
propaganda.
yeah.
on the
Yeah,
side.
that's the idea. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if it go off, it is going to definitely cause some shit. So,
I can't understand why we're even contemplating them being cool with them having it anywhere near us.
no.
Like, I can't understand that. Let's have a quick. We're missing something. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, I've got to be missing something. Okay, the multi-flag cargo ship Ruby. That's the same one. Yeah. Yeah. We set up from Russia's northern port of Kandalashka, carrying 20,000 tons, as you said, 10
So
times.
they're moving this giant bomb really close to a wrecked giant bomb
What? I didn't see what. It's about.
next to the Doomsday Wreck, which was carrying 1,400 tons of bombs in 1944.
It's about motive or somewhere. The SS, which are almost like they want to find that area and then explode that too.
Jesus.
Ruby has made headlines since it was asked to leave the Norwegian port of Troms in early September. That's got to be near to where, because that sounds like Troms. Where is that? That's got to be like the. Where would you say?
No, well, it's Norway.
Norwegian. Where? How close to that is to Rotterdam and stuff? Wherever that was.
Oh, that would have been above it. It would have been north.
So probably in that area
Yeah.
where it was going to then. So it seems it wasn't allowed to do what the other article was saying in the end.
Yeah.
in early September. So that's about the right time.
It was originally headed for the Las Palmas in Canary Islands, but after a storm,
Oh.
it ended up seeking refuge in
Oh, I
Tromsø,
see.
where police said it was not desirable for the ship to undergo repairs.
Also, it's damaged as well.
Oh, fuck. This is so cool. This is so cool.
So, why did the Canary Islands not want to come and pick it up then if they wanted it that much?
Because it's been damaged.
Why would they fucking...
And they don't want it anywhere
Transport
near
that?
him because it's going to be dangerous to repair it.
Surely there's got to be a big enough body of water up
The only
there
way-
to see to just take it and let it explode.
I imagine the only way, no, because no matter where you do it, it's going to be dangerous to something.
If you manage to get it right out into the full open water, then you'd be fine. Because they do nukes and shit out there, you know.
Oh yeah, like in the.
But I
in
don't know how
the-
you get it there.
Yeah,
You know, it's not like...
just ship it over to the Canary Islands and blow it up.
But the Canary Islands are nowhere near there, are they, though?
No.
They're down by Spain.
Yeah.
So did it come around?
But I don't know if
the
the ship is even capable of getting across rough seas at this point.
Hold on. Watching my globe. It's right next to you. I need to figure this shit out.
There you go.
I don't. We will go back to the superstitions, people.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well,
yeah.
Don't worry. This is just pressing matter.
Yeah.
The world needs us to work this out. Okay, so where's that big old Russia? There it is. So it got stuck over here somewhere, but it was going to the Canary Islands, which I assume has got to be down by Spain somewhere.
Well, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they are somewhere around there. I mean,
You're falling down a rabbit hole.
I need to know this shit, man. I need to understand this shit. Can you type in for me? Where is forgot what I was looking for now. Canary Islands. Where are the Canary Islands? Anyone listening? No. The Canary Islands are on
Northwest coast of Africa,
Oh,
near
what?
Morocco.
Wow. Northwest, never eat shredded wheat. Okay. Oh, Canary Islands, I found them down here.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
Okay. So they were going there, but they took refuge here after a storm. So they must have come, from up the top up here then.
Yeah, they took the
Coming down.
the North Passage.
And
yeah.
the idea was they were gonna come down and they would go through the English Channel. So they very well could have just come close to us and detonated them. So that's well within the plan.
Yeah.
Well within the route.
Yeah.
But then they got damaged up there, which could be legit then.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time though, the West, like Norway and all that could easily be a target too.
Yeah.
Because
Not as much though.
not as much. They can't. They're not as in. I don't. It's NATO in general doing this. They're a NATO country, aren't they?
The thing is, if you detonate it in the channel, you hit about 3 different fucking
NATO
Excuse me.
places.
Yeah.
France, England.
Spain, Germany, not Germany. What's the one above it?
What above France?
Yeah.
Sweden.
Sweden. There you go.
Kind of. Yeah.
Maybe it hits
Possibly,
Sweden.
depending on where you do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's further down, probably be more likely to be England, France, UK and France would be the main ones, and
Yeah.
Germany. Germany actually is right there. I'll be more nearer.
Yeah.
You got France, Germany, and Sweden, and that up there. So
Yeah. There
I
you
mean,
go.
Germany and France, and England.
Yeah. Yeah.
More like. So the route makes a bit more sense now. Then, okay. But it's just ridiculous. The idea that you would take such giant bombs, like, what would you do that? If you really, oh, okay, there's a fucking route here. After all that, look, it had a fucking digital map here for me. My fucking god! Okay, the digital map is having a fucking spasm now.
An absolute fit. Yeah.
What the heck is happening? So this is where I'm guessing they're on about it coming now. Then.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Oh, there's London. Okay, I understand
Why is
a
it
bit
so
more now.
close? Why is it curving into fucking the UK?
Because they want to make port here. Don't
Oh,
they, then?
God,
For
that's
repairs, I
just-
assume.
Oh dear God.
Sweden and that wouldn't take them.
Just imagine the fucking explosion.
I just don't understand why we would help Russia, but if we don't, is the idea maybe, that if we don't help them, something could happen anyway.
Maybe.
But even if it like fell apart and sunk, that's if anything just going to stop the explosion, isn't it?
I don't know.
Water on it? I don't know. It could just make it bubble up and go anyway.
Could do.
I have no idea.
Got no idea. No.
I'm going to start with this. Sustained damage to his hull, propeller, and rudder. It is occurred further employment agreements and deficiencies regarding international safety management. The crew has tried to dock to carry out repairs several times, but been turned away by NATO states, including Sweden, Lithuania, and even its own flag state of Malta.
Fucking hell.
Its own place didn't want it.
So why the fuck? Why? Oh.
They're idiots. They're either purposely trying to bomb something,
Yeah.
or they're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Either way, it's not good, and we
No.
shouldn't let them fucking dock here.
No.
Don't let them dock anywhere.
No.
Give them like a safety boat and take their ship out as far to sea as they can, get it as far away as possible, and then come back and then maybe someone can pick them up. I think that's as good as you
just
can
fucking
get.
leave it.
What else can you do? Take it as far out as you can.
Yeah.
Like maybe get if it's that damage and you can't go any further, get another boat to push it further. It's water.
Yeah.
For God's sake,
Yeah.
It's not like we're talking about carrying something down a giant hill, up a hill. Fucking water.
It's water.
Push it as far out.
Yeah.
And then boom it.
Watch it go boom booms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about all you can do.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen though. We don't get off the soap. We was anchored off the southeast coast of England Channel as a Friday morning. It's over 30 miles from where the Montgomery went down. I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
In the Thames estuary near Sheerness and Southend-on-Sea.
Oh, my hometown.
Really?
Southend-on-Sea.
Well, is that where you are
No,
currently?
No. When I was so I was born in a town called Rayleigh because that's where the hospital was. But I
West
spent
Raleigh, Philadelphia, born.
yeah. But I grew up in Southend-on-Sea up until like year 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, Southport was where the attacks happened, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now Southend-on-Sea is fucking. It's brilliant, but it's chavvy as fuck. to use a common parlance.
A lot of the areas I grew up in were as well.
Yeah.
Ruby's owner, Ruby Enterprise, which includes the West of England Club, are currently working with British authorities to bring the ship into a port. Which was that there? I'm confused by that. It's UAE-based manager, Serenity Ship Management,
United
and
Arab
its
Emirates.
insurers. One of its insurers is West of England Club. Maybe that's why you don't want to have a port.
Yeah, maybe, but
That could just be an opportunity, though. Last December, hopefully nothing will happen.
they found severe degradation. Oh shit, that's
what's that?
not good.
What? The UK Department of Transport plans to remove the SS mast, which still be seen poking. But that's the one that's running down.
Yeah.
Oh god, so you can see where it is then.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Jesus, oh god, look at it. It's full on.
Holy shit!
It's not even a little bit. That's full on. Well, in that case, we need a bit more global warming to cover that up then.
Yeah.
Everybody start using their petrol cars like shit. Damn, that's some craziness. A fertilizer component. Oh my god. This is dumb. Oh, I need to get away from this. Okay. Let's get away from this for a bit. Oh, Ukraine. You just said more. This is all about the BRICS monetary system and global currency. Once Ukraine done, UK will be pawn in this game. What? Once Ukraine done, UK will be a pawn in this game. We're already a pawn, what are you on about?
Yeah.
We're already a pawn, man. They're not the good kind.
No.
Every country in NATO essentially at this point.
Yeah.
We're just pawns in this whole crap.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to go against it.
No one really wants any of this shit, but it's still happening because people have decided it's got to.
I'll say some people want it,
Yeah.
the government. The people in the
Yeah.
government want it, but anyway then. Let's get back on the superstitions for a moment. Well, I'm probably going to go back to that at some point because it's still in my head.
Yeah.
Okay then. So you know what? Let's
go quick because I've got to shoot off at about 3 as well. Yeah.
We'd have to do more. The actual origins and even meanings of the phrase, such as varied as the cultures would use it, with some suggesting roots in the Indo-European or Celtic belief that spirits, good and bad, resided in trees
Oh.
who could either be called upon for protection
That makes sense.
or
to
chased
me.
away by knocking on their home.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So it's like protection. Okay, that's cool. Linking the practice to the magical power of the wooden crucifix.
Yeah.
Most likely among different theories, historians have attributed the superstition to British children's game called Tiggy Touchwood, in which young players claimed immunity from being tagged by touching the nearest piece of wood. That's probably more likely where it really came from.
Yeah.
But maybe the original one, and then that led to that,
Yeah.
Adults picked up on the habit of the phrase. Yeah, we still say touch wood.
Yeah.
Throwing salt over your shoulder.
Oh, this was a Roman one, wasn't
it? Yeah. In Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper, Jesus' betrayer Judas is portrayed as having accidentally spilled salt. Since he was associated with doing something bad, the argument goes that ipso facto, look, that didn't know it was a real thing.
So was salt, yeah.
So was salt, and throwing it over your shoulder would blind the devil waiting there. So you're wasting salt by blinding the devil.
Yeah. Yeah. Never mind about the person just casually eating their food behind you.
Yeah. Not walking under a ladder. The superstition of not wanting to walk under a ladder has roots in Christian symbolism. What? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit led to an association of the number 3 with something sacred. The triangle with its 3 sides came to be regarded as sacred, and the ladder, of course, forms a triangle. So that's stupid. That's dumb. That can't be it. The Egyptians apparently thought that one might accidentally spotted God going up or down on the ladder, and so avoided it.
I've never understood the ladder one. Ultimately,
must have made building pyramids very difficult. That's true,
Yeah, ultimately, that one just comes down to me as like a thing of a way to get kids to not walk under ladders because shit gets dropped on underneath ladders.
Yeah,
including people off of ladders.
Yeah.
Like, so it's an easy way to get a kid to go, oh, I'm not going to do that because it'll be unlucky. Because kids don't understand fucking, actual danger, but for some reason, creepy danger gets to them.
That's but you can see that with kids, like after a certain point, they start to understand danger. Like at first, they just don't get it.
Yeah,
which is great. Like it's a cool place to be, but you have to kind of instill that into them.
Yeah,
like cars can kill you.
Yeah, and they will.
What's that mean? You just won't be here, mate.
Yeah. Sorry,
I'm
man.
very honest with my children.
Yeah. There won't be anything left. Sorry.
All right, fingers crossed.
Yeah,
something that everyone does.
Yeah, all the fucking time.
I think after this, it's going to a few.
The lottery have it as their own fucking.
Oh yeah, of course.
Their logo.
I didn't think about that. It comes from Christian pagan times when the practice of making a cross with your own, with your index finger, with your index finger and somebody else's to make a cross together. It was for to concentrate the forces of good spirits and to seal a pact or wish with a fellow crosser.
Right.
Over the time, people realised they could bless their own wishes by just crossing their 2 index fingers.
Oh, right.
And then sometime later, I guess it also meant you could lie by doing this. I don't see how that.
That's when you put it behind your back.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
You're showing the devil instead.
Yeah.
This is a weird one, though, straight away. Chewing gum at night.
Oh.
Don't chew gum at night in Turkey.
What?
Yep.
Why?
It's a superstition of theirs. In Turkey, it is thought that after dark, chewing gum is magically transformed like the Mogwai in the movie Gremlins, who turn into the monsters if they eat after midnight. Wait, what?
Into the flesh of the dead.
Oh, chewing gum is magically transformed into the flesh of the dead.
That's so weird. Imagine that. Imagine if you're walking down the street in Turkey and you don't know that, and you're just chewing, going like, yeah, fucking great day, and everyone's looking at you like,
this is the kind of shit you need to read, though. Like if you go into a country, like customs and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, you gotta know the shit. Yeah.
Don't trim your nails after sundown in Turkey, India, and Japan.
What? Oh, don't tell me fucking clipping your nails is a way to let spirits in, because I'm always clipping my nails at night. After I've had a shower in the evening, it's been like, it's been a bit of a sweaty day. I'm gonna have a little bit of a shower. Oh, my nails are a bit long. While they're soft, I'm gonna have a clip.
Is that your thing with it?
Yeah, have a go at that.
If you're doing Turkey or India, then it's gonna give you bad luck.
God damn,
it's straight up bad luck.
That's terrible.
Japan take it further though.
Oh, right. How?
In Japan, if you trim your nails after sundown, it can cause premature death. It just kill you.
I could just straight up die from clipping my nails.
Yep. And I don't mean.
Why did no one tell me this before?
I don't mean you're going to cut an artery and suddenly you'll bleed out.
No. You just fucking die.
You just do it, and then all of a sudden you'll be like, "Oh, what's that?"
And you just be like,
yeah. Nothing. They'll come and look at you, and they'll be like,
"What was he doing?" Oh my god, he was cutting his nails. What time was it? Well, by the look of the body, he died around about 1 a.m.
Why was he cutting nails at 1 a.m.? It's like he wanted to die. People committing suicide by cutting their nails. Going to a late night fucking what are those finger people? The nail technicians.
Oh yeah. Do it. No, I don't want to be part of this.
God, somebody goes to Japan and opens a late night nail technician place and doesn't understand why people are coming in getting their nails done and then dropping dead. Doing like a proper problem. She's doing really good business at the same time.
Yeah.
She's created an assisted dying place. Broken mirror.
Yeah.
Classic one. Done some ancient Greek, Roman, and European. The belief that a broken mirror brings bad luck most likely has its origins in the simple fact that reflections of ourselves are uncanny and often unnerving.
It was also, again, it's another way to stop kids from smashing mirrors because mirrors are fucking expensive and you don't want to have to keep replacing them.
That is true as well. Apparently, they also believed it would trap your soul, possibly, if you broke a mirror.
Yeah.
Or you're looking in and seeing your soul in the mirror. You're breaking.
Oh, it's cracked. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although having said that, when you're on MDMA, the person in the mirror is quite clearly a very different person.
Oh, of course, yeah, I'm sure.
You know, have you not done that? Have you not looked in a mirror when you're on MDMA?
I've looked at a lot of things when I went on MDMA, and I was seeing a lot of shit, man.
Oh man, no, like
I was doing a lot. I don't know
when you're on MDMA and you're fucking rolling, right, and you're just sort of you need to have a mirror, one of the big ones, and just lie it on its side on the floor,
like one of them.
Yeah, on like a soft rug or something, so that you can lie on the soft rug and just look into this mirror, right? Because my God, mate, you're like, whoa, that isn't me. That's literally like that's a different universe, and I'm looking into it, and he's looking back at me because that ain't me, but that is me, but that's not me.
Well, I mean, I remember being distracted, or like 3 of us for ages, by a button that you kept pressing it. It just kept coming up denied.
Yeah.
Outside, like to get into a block of flats.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah. I remember seeing my friends.
Even though you can pull the door open.
Yeah. I was at a friend's house and they had one of those plates with the face of like the royals on them, and for some reason there was the Queen Mother. And whenever the Queen Mother was sort of on the plate, and whenever I looked at it, it was like she was giving me the ultimate, like, how dare you? Because you can almost feel the hate coming out of it. It's like, why would you do this around me?
Some people don't understand the suave.
Yeah, it's true.
You just don't get the suave.
Don't get the suave.
You need to come down and do a gig at the Bush.
I will do soon.
You come do it, the Bush. Literally, it means nothing. So
No,
you
no.
go there with like crap all
no,
stuff.
I'm not. It's not about that. I'm
give you that bit of confidence back to go.
I'm almost out the shit house now.
Wait,
I've done the final payment, but there's still some bits left over, and that might come back to fucking have to deal with. But that's fine. I'll deal with it.
Like
when I deal
payment
with it.
things, or are you talking more?
No,
like...
just like literal stuff left in the fucking house.
If you need someone, like I said, to come and help you do it, I'm more than happy to.
We'll figure that out when it comes to it. But basically,
it never has to come down to physical. You just have to go in and like, we're doing this stuff.
Yeah,
simple as.
Once I come out of,
don't like it called like coppers.
Yeah, once I finish my what do you call it?
Poo.
No.
You're building a poo snowman, aren't you?
Once I come back from Amsterdam.
Do you want to build a poo man?
Do you want to smell her bad? Because you will get poo in your nails. It will smell like shit every time you eat.
Let it flow.
Let it flow.
Diarrhea is all okay.
Let it flow. Let it flow. The little chunks will come out quick.
We need poo to make a statue of you. And it'll smell so bad, but it will still look good anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, it won't. You'll have to be in blackface. That'd be really bad.
That wouldn't be good.
That wouldn't be good at all.
Anyway.
Never rock an empty chair. So in America, You may be tempted to, but if you do, you may as well be invited. Well, you are inviting a spirit into your life.
Oh.
You may as well hop on and rock to your heart's content with the evil spirit you just invited in. But according to Southern superstition, a different version, standing up from a rocking chair that keeps moving is the problem.
Ensures you'll get sick within the next year. What?
Yep. You don't understand.
If you stand up from a rocking chair and it just keeps fucking going.
Yeah. You got to stop it,
Jesus.
You don't understand how many people did that in Southern America in the year before COVID.
Yeah.
We keep blaming the
I stood up
Chinese.
from the goddamn chair and I stopped the goddamn thing from moving, but I took my hand off and it just started fucking rocking again.
I mean, I'm just saying, we keep blaming China. Maybe it was the Southern Americans.
Maybe.
Maybe they just kept rocking their chair.
Maybe.
Any other interesting ones? Tweet that doesn't sound interesting. Whistling attracts tragedy, and that's one. Eastern Europe.
Mm.
Are you one of those people that whistles?
I do.
Well, I can't.
What?
I just can't. I don't know if it's to do with my tongue. Even when I had all my gnashes, I couldn't. It's nothing to do with that. Tongue, lips.
Yeah.
I think it's the voluptuous lips.
Of course.
I think that's what it is.
So voluptuous.
Ladies want to kiss them, but air don't want to get formulated into musical structure.
That's a shame.
Yeah, I can't do it. I've tried one over and over.
Yeah.
I really can't do it.
Yeah.
If you're one of those people who can't, then you may be luckier than you think. Aye, baby. Go to Turkey. There's a superstition of whistling at night. Someone's the devil.
Nope.
Yeah, don't do that. In Estonia, and so you can't chew gum in
Can't
Turkey.
whistle.
You can't whistle. Man, the totalitarian right there. Totalitarian.
Yeah.
But in Estonia,
I think that's more just someone who goes like, you know what I really hate? I really hate people fucking whistling at night.
yeah, you don't want the devil.
So we said that if you whistle at night, you die.
I would. Would you want to bring the devil in? I wouldn't want to.
No.
Gonna make it look a bit smarter.
Does that make it smarter? I don't. I think that's going to land on my head. It's coming. It's coming.
Like me. I need to figure out a face for that. I want to get shelves and all this stuff. This camera's a bit more zoomed in, but it's definitely not lagging this time, is it? That's cool.
No, seems good.
Thank you, Rumble. You saw it. This Rumble studio, man.
Congrats to Rumble.
I put like fucking traps down for the flies the other day, and it
still
actually
not,
no, it actually worked because I
Oh.
took it out and gave it to Mom. I wanted to see if it made a difference because I didn't get any when we did it first with Dom. Who's not that person? I don't know who I'm on about. Who is that person?
I know.
Some gothic guy I was on
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
I'll keep doing it next time.
Yeah.
In Estonia and Latvia, the superstition takes a different twist. There, they believe that whistling indoors can bring bad luck, causing the house to burst into flames.
What? That's a fucking ridiculous. That one.
That's a bit of an escalation, isn't it?
Yeah, causes the house to burst into flames. Where the fuck did that come from?
Maybe their house is on a Maltese boat.
Maybe.
Don't whistle. It might set off the fertilizer.
Boom. Fuck.
We must wait until we are in English port.
Yeah.
Don't whistle.
Don't whistle until
Stop.
we are in
No.
England, my friend.
But I heard this really good song by this man called KSI.
You ever heard
I'm
him?
in Africa, bitch. Everybody knows. No, Sergey. Boom.
Oh fuck!
I'm making a note of that, man. That's going into the beginning now. Did I finish up? Can you just finish up that bit? While
Yeah. So yeah.
That's really cool.
So some Russians believe that whistling can cause financial ruin. Oh my god, financial ruin from whistling. My fucking lord. Right, so next time you feel like whistling, the day or even worse, the night, you maybe hum a few bars instead, as if humming's better, as if
humming's better.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I can hum. I do that all the time.
Yeah. Well, that's not really humming though.
I'm gonna flick my bean every single time. I feel the tingles on my fingers. That's not right.
No. You had it down
Every
before.
time I flick my bean, I can down their nose. Every time I flick my bean, I feel the tingle. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I had it written down. I got it written down somewhere in my thing.
You
I'm,
got it.
I'm writing flick. I don't know what to call it. Flicker. What was it? Flick a bit. I'm calling it like flick a shit.
Call
or-
it the tip of it.
Tip of it's not bad.
It's pretty good.
Flick the bean. Yeah. Every time I flick the bean, I get the tingles on my fingers to my toes. Okay.
Yeah,
I think that.
he's
ruined it.
He's cooking. He's cooking.
It's up
guys.
there. It's up there.
He's cooking.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a better song than KSI,
Yeah.
even though I like his songs.
Yeah.
But well, I realize what it is. I like the beat and stuff,
Yeah.
the melody. The lyrics kind of dog shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
The worst part is though, I was like, well, it should sound good because he's obviously bought
A producer. Yeah. He's got a
Yeah.
producer on board.
all that shit, and I thought like maybe one person doing the beats or something, and maybe he wrote those lyrics because they're kind of dog shit, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
But
That sounds like
there's-
something he'd
there's
do.
So many people on the credits,
Yeah.
on the writing credits.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them. So he had a bunch of help.
A lot of writers.
So it should sound good because you know he had a fucking team making it.
Yeah.
So it should sound decent.
That's the thing. Once you
It
got
kinda
enough
sounds like a
money that
Fortnite
you
song,
can
though.
basically Rebecca Black your way into making a song whenever you want to.
I don't know who that is.
Friday, I gotta get down on Friday. Do you remember that one?
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah, she was one of the first people to like literally just pay a producer to make a song for them.
I know there's like I can't remember who it was now. There's a bunch of like, you know where the guy from Busted? Well, do you know Busted? Sorry.
But yeah,
Do you know the littlest one?
no.
Not the big.
I know of
singer.
Busted as an entity,
Okay.
but if you told me to identify Busted individually, I'd have no fucking clue.
Oh, okay. Well, the rhythm guitarist, he's like the most like unreally, the quietest of them all.
Yeah,
The most unassuming.
the one that's most likely to either be a nice guy or a serial killer.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
more a nice guy though. He's like super rich.
Yeah.
Because he's written so many songs for famous artists, and that,
Yeah.
just writes a song, gives it out to them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like it's a very common thing to do. Yeah, it's weird to me. Like if you're doing music, you should write it yourself.
Yeah.
But this is the problem. No, have you seen like KSI's reaction with it, or they're not at all like with the songs?
No.
It's just straight up like he cut because of. Did you see the Dan TDM stuff?
No.
Oh, okay. So you missed all of it then.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to that shit.
I like the pop culture YouTube stuff. I'm down with that, you know.
yeah.
But I brought out lunch leaves. Everybody gave him hate. And this one guy, Dan TDM, have you ever heard of him? YouTuber.
No.
He does like Minecrafty stuff from the looks of it. But that one is big though, you know. He's got like 30 million.
Yeah,
followers.
well, those guys do for some
Exactly, yeah.
reason. Like,
It's a big like kind of cult thing, isn't it?
yeah.
Well, not cool. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he put out one post just saying like, oh, what's YouTube become now? Like they're just selling this crap to kids, etc. You know.
That's always what YouTube's been.
Yeah, but it was just not always. From
no.
the beginnings.
I mean, it's what it's been for like the last 7
years,
years.
yeah.
Yeah.
Since I got into it, it's been that, but
Yeah.
I know it wasn't always that.
No.
Which annoys me that I didn't get into YouTube.
Yeah,
and
that
start
would have been
making
so
stuff
much
during the
fun.
boost.
Yeah, during the fucking good days.
Really should. I really
Yeah.
regret that.
Yeah.
But with kids and as you don't know, you don't care.
Yeah.
You got all the time in the world.
Yeah.
But what the fuck was I saying now? What was
can't
that then?
remember.
Oh yeah, okay,
KSI.
yeah. So him, Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast did his usual thing, you know, kept quiet, didn't say a
Yeah.
thing, which is the best option in this. Because Logan Paul was all arsey, saying stuff back, you know, posting, doing videos, reaction things. KSI doing the same,
Yeah.
getting really arsey, putting like loads of things. Like I remember KSI did a recent one, like he talked about it on a few different podcasts,
Yeah.
sidecast ones and stuff.
Oh god.
Mentioned it in videos.
It's
usually in
funny
a
to
funny
me.
context, but
Yeah.
he still mentioned it each time.
It's funny to me when someone who's so successful has something that isn't that much of a success, and people take the piss a bit, and they're like, "No, you don't understand. Shut up, man. It's like, just take
Yeah.
the fucking ribbon, dude.
Not sure.
Take the ribbon."
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah, it's done. I don't know. Didn't you roll? Maybe you didn't roll.
Guess I'll
No, there you go.
What was I saying again then? Where am I?
KSI again.
Yeah. So yeah, I remember the one thing you put on, like saying, "Yo, Dan TVM, come on sidecast and let's sort this out like men." Like a conversation right and that. And he hasn't said a single thing. This guy, literally nothing. He said this one post, and that's it.
Yeah.
And they're going on like this big long thing,
Yeah.
But it's kind of crossed over to now because KSI brought his song out during it for some reason.
Right.
And now he's like surprised that everyone's fully hating on it. Like there's memes of people being like, "Oh, I'm dying, I'm in so much pain. Oh, I want to go quickly, And then like the song comes on, and they're like, "Oh wait, hold on," and like they'll bring themselves alive just to turn it off. And like, "No, I can die again." It's like they couldn't die with it on.
Yeah, that has to go the fuck off before I die because I don't want the last thing I hear to be fucking KSI.
The funny thing is though, it's not a terrible song. It's easy to listen to. It's not a good song.
That's not a good song.
But it's easy to listen to. Fortnite-y song,
Yeah.
Like it's perfect for that kind of thing.
That's what it is, and that's what it's going to be used for. And it's going to be memed on.
Yeah.
People are going to use it in memes all the fucking time.
But the problem is, though, it's getting the KSI to shit.
Yeah.
He's being like told by his record company apparently to keep going on things and reacting to it all because they're just such good numbers.
Yeah. Because the more he talks about it and the bigger controversy it is, the more people watch it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah. Like this song will get very big because of this.
Yeah.
This will be a song that will be.
And now at number 1 in the UK charts, we're not entirely sure why, but there we go. Yeah. Here it is. It's KSI.
Written by about 10 musicians, so maybe.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, it's a bad look. Like I like KSI when you consider the people he's with, like literally with Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
And Logan Paul. He's the best one out of them all by far.
Yeah, but he's still just...
He's making himself look really bad by getting so pissy about it all. Yeah. Like
he should just take it on the chin and take it.
Getting roasted by all the other people that showed that with I Show Speed. I showed you before the podcast. Before we recorded. Do you know Aiden Ross? Do you know him?
No.
There's another one that's like kicking stuff. Looks.
Oh, speaking of kicking stuff, did you see fucking? Oh my god!
Crashed his car.
Fucking crashed his Lambo on stream.
Fucking idiot, man.
Oh, are you done with the notes as well?
Oh yeah.
Let's just go on to the full screen then, just in case we've got any more comments.
Oh, we have.
Oh, cool. There we go. When I was a kid, I caught my adult brother chewing his toenails. Oh my god! How do you even I've actually to lie. I've got a friend who has done that in front of me. I have seen someone able to chew their own toenails off.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how he does it or did it. I don't know if he can still do it. But also, why do you want to chew your own toenails?
I don't know how you would ever do this. Like, I don't
like it must taste fucking foul.
I just can't figure out how you would get your foot to your face.
No,
to do it.
I mean you're almost there.
I'm completely there. That's my point. I can put my leg on fucking head.
Oh my god, dude!
Very bendy hips.
That's weird. I'm not into that. I'm not into that.
I'll be a great game, man.
Yeah,
like,
you
really would be like the positions I get.
Take it like a champ.
Yeah,
so
but I'm totally one of those people that used to.
Oh god!
I totally used to do it.
Please stop doing that.
I can't do it now. I don't have the tools to anymore.
Oh god.
Yeah, but yeah. There you go, Lindsay. Just for you. We do exist.
Oh god.
We do exist. And yes,
that's probably brought back nightmares for old Lindsay. That.
Yes, though. Just to clarify as well, I can do this with both legs at the same time.
Oh god, jeez.
It literally just doesn't feel hard at all to me. I do that when I'm sitting down because it's comfortable.
That is freakish. Did you not think about joining the circus at any time? Because you would have been great.
I know.
They would have fucking eaten you up. Oh, P.T. Barnum, he would have been like, fuck yeah, Carl's on next. He's the money maker.
Eat an asshole like ass cancer. Eat an ass like ass cancer.
Well, fucking hell. Impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There are many things that my body can do, and every week we'll discover new things.
You should be one of those people who plays like creepy characters in horror movies.
Oh, I can do that. Actually, like the whole, like, do you know the kind of upside down crabby walk?
Yeah,
I can do that.
Fuck off.
I'm
wow.
more bendy than people think. Like, I don't know why.
That's brilliant. I'm gonna have to make a horror movie and use you as a fucking character now. Yeah.
It would be more than happy.
You know what it should be? It should be you're a skinwalker who's been imported by a British like zoologist. Like he's like a private
I see,
zoo guy, and he's like got all of these cryptids that he's managed to collect and put in his private collection.
What's that other old story that you like a basis for? That Dr. Zhivago or something?
No, no, I don't know if it's Dr. Zhivago, but I know what you mean.
The island where they made all the things.
Dr. Monroe.
Yeah,
Dr. Monroe, yeah.
Kind of like a weird updated version of that.
Yeah.
And shit.
But you set it in like Victorian London.
Okay, now I'm out.
What do you mean?
I'm never a fan of stuff like
all right, set it in modern London.
There we go.
Modern London. Happy with that?
No, I'm happy.
Now he's happy.
But why would they choose modern London? Because wouldn't it be quite easy for him to get caught there? Wouldn't they go somewhere a bit more villagey first?
All right, yeah. So he's like somewhere underneath
the outskirts and all that.
Yeah, because then it can be underneath like a mansion.
Oh, is it like a lab kind of thing you're talking about?
Yeah, well, not even a lab. It's like his own personal little
containment
unit zoo.
Right. Okay.
And he trades cryptids to other billionaires and stuff. And he's managed to get a skinwalker who he's going to be selling off to a Russian oligarch. And the oligarch turns up to have a look at the skinwalker, but it all goes wrong. And then the oligarch's chasing him down with his Russian mob guys, and the other guy's trying to keep it quiet. And then, the skinwalker's you going around just hunting people down.
I like that though.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah.
I've also got interested, all that kind of the SCP kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I got more interested in that.
I really love that shit. Yeah,
the concept of all of that is really cool. Yeah. It's essentially kind of like what you were saying, but it's more like a government lab kind of basis.
Yeah.
So he could fit into that because that guy could be there doing it, not knowing his stuff's around.
Yeah.
And then eventually the SCP come for it.
Yeah, it's like we're shutting you down.
Would they take him in as well? Because they're like, how did you even get all these creatures?
We have to admit it is quite impressive how quickly you managed to trade these.
There's something special about you.
We need to know if you agree to give us your entire network of all of the people you sold to, we can give you immunity.
From what?
Who knows? Maybe I show you a picture I've got in my pocket here, and maybe someone comes and fucks you up. We wouldn't be able to do anything about it, but we will definitely enjoy it.
I'm glad you said included the word up in that.
Yeah,
because I thought it was going a different route.
No. It's the lonely guy or whatever it is. That's one of the famous SCP ones.
Also, I couldn't because of that game. All the things are control the game.
Yeah.
Because of that, all the things are like objects.
Yeah.
It's not like that though, is it? In the SCP, they're not all objects.
No.
I didn't think it was.
No, they have all sorts of different things that can be an entity.
Yeah.
There's one that's a supermarket. And the supermarket...
I think I might have remember seeing that.
Yeah, the supermarket has a non-Euclidean legal system around it. So
what does that mean?
They don't know how, but everything that happens to you inside the supermarket is somehow legal. From slavery to death, there is no actual way anyone can legally claim against this supermarket.
I like how they say they don't know how, but it's like, what do you mean you don't know how? It's in your writing, I guess.
No,
you just choose to do it.
No, they literally go like, no, but the law is this, and therefore in this situation, this place has to be legally exempt. What?
I suppose technically, though, you'd have to imagine that any alternative unit, dimension or anything like that, would fall under international waters kind of stuff.
Maybe.
If you can't have laws in international waters, and you can't have fucking laws in
other
international dimensions, there's zero jurisdiction there.
Yeah.
Imagine going over there and getting arrested by a fucking New York cop and be like, "Yo, get off my dick."
Yeah. Let me tell you about the time I was in New York and we came up
on your dick.
No, we came up out of a subway and there was just literally this giant black guy screaming at two police officers, pointing a taser at him.
Oh.
He was like, do it, go on, do it. And I was like, all right, we're moving on. Let's go. Come on.
What?
I'm not fucking staying there and watching this show, man.
Oh, man, me and you are different people. I haven't seen anybody get tased before. I don't want to see.
Yeah, you didn't want to see.
Well, I'd be interested in getting tased as long as I had some change of trousers.
Oh, I don't know if I want to be tased.
I'll try it.
Oh, no.
you gotta try everything once. Or maybe not
Because
everything.
it's going to be, I quite like tasing, actually.
Well, hopefully that'll be the only time you'd ever get tased in your life,
yeah.
prepared for it. It's a bit better.
Yeah.
But and then at least if it happens again, you know what it's like. So the best defense for sword fighting is stabbing yourself first.
That's true.
Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows
Hey!
if you stab
moment then.
if you stab yourself a little bit every day, eventually you'll become impenetrable to stabs.
That's
It's
exactly
like
what
poison, yeah.
Oh, you're slowly building up an
An immunity to
cyanide.
it. Yeah.
You just take a little bit every day,
Yeah.
and you'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah, eventually you can't be stabbed anymore because you just stabbed yourself a little bit each time.
Yeah. So stupid. I mean, just to clarify, we are not medical professionals.
No, so this might not work.
We aren't saying
But-
do it.
But it might work.
Yeah, we're not saying it works, but it works.
But it works, yeah.
But we
Don't try it, but it works.
We have no power. We're not Jay-Z.
No.
We don't. We can't do anything.
No.
That's the one thing that PDD can do. I think.
What?
Drop Jay-Z in it.
Yeah.
Because apparently, he is seen as just as crazy as Diddy. See that perfect segue then again.
Yeah. You're doing it. You're flowing.
I mean, I shouldn't point them out, but I'm so proud.
He's so good. Everyone knows. Everyone here is like, oh yeah, did you hear about Carl? Yeah, he did this fucking segue the other day. My God.
Who's Carl? OKD. Oh,
OKD, yeah.
My Christian name. I can use both. That's still my name. That's the good thing about that being my stage name.
Yeah.
Is it's literally just my initials anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like I can.
Yeah.
Screw you all. I can call myself what I want to call myself. Well, no, I couldn't call myself Jim. That'd be weird.
That would be strange.
No offense. I don't understand why anybody would have a kid and be like, yeah, Jim. I know it's James normally.
Yeah, but some people do go straight for Jim, don't they?
Why?
I don't
Like,
know.
having a kid and calling it Harold.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I suppose you might be picking Harry.
Hmm.
But still. You need
Yeah.
to go anyway, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got like a couple more minutes just to do it.
Finish
bit
up.
out, yeah.
So you're not
I mean, but
out.
Jeffrey was a weird one as well. Who's going to cut? Like, little baby Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, Jeffrey,
Yeah.
though, that's just because in my friend group, Jeffrey's been the name that we were through things.
Yeah.
Like a pigeon joined us for 10 minutes.
That's Jeffrey.
Jeffrey the pigeon.
Yeah. Immediately.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything was Jeffrey. Or John.
Imagine being a person who looks down at a baby and goes, Tobias.
Oh, that's terrible, to be fair. Do you hate that name?
No.
No. I didn't know then if you knew that it was my kid's name. Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure if you knew then.
Of course.
I'm going to try and play that out. I'm going to try and make it build that whole further and further.
Yeah. No.
Hold on, okay. Yeah.
No, it's actually quite
What's
a
your
good
kid's
name.
name? Oh, yeah. Comsplash.
Yeah. No, but Toby, you can do with that one. It is actually a good name.
Oh, I love the name Tobias, man. The first time I heard that name, I know it's like an Israeli name or something like that. It's something like
Is
that.
it?
Isn't it? Yeah, it's like Middle Eastern shit.
Didn't know that.
I will look properly in a minute. But I saw it as it was a white guy that was a drummer. Best drummer that I saw just in the wild, on my level, on the grassroots kind of.
Oh, and that's what.
Music.
Yeah.
I just loved that name, and then it just stuck with me. And then when we was doing it, it was like TJ was like, "Oh yeah."
The thing is, as well, it's one of those names that you don't hear all the time, so it is actually quite a good name to give someone. Like, as you say, like Jim, or like if you're calling someone James, then there's going to be at least 8 other Jameses in the school at the same time as this kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody knows a Dave.
Everyone knows a Dave.
Why would you?
Yeah. John, that's another one.
Yeah.
Everyone's fucking called John.
John Smith.
Yeah.
The most basic bitch name ever.
Excuse me. I hated having the name Nathan when I was younger. Because I would genuinely, I'd put my name in a similar sort of vein of one of the ones that you don't hear all the time.
Yeah.
During my life, I've met about 7 other Nathans.
Anyway, I know loads.
I mean, actually met and sort of known them and been part of a friendship group with them at some point.
Oh, okay.
You
So
know.
not like just one.
Not
that
just
were in
like
your school.
randomly. You come across random Nathans every so often.
What about just people in your school though?
Yeah,
the,
each year there was only at most 1 or 2 other Nathans.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We had loads.
Really?
Most of them are black. If that makes a difference.
That probably. I don't know if that does. I don't know if it does. It might do.
That like.
I didn't come from a posh area though. I came from Southend, as we said before. That was my.
Not posh.
That was no.
Sounds posh.
No.
Anything on sea?
No.
Oh, actually, to be fair, a lot of them they see me, but they're not. Are they
Yeah,
actually?
no, definitely not.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long were you there for?
Till I was about 8.
Oh, okay. So you developed your posh still after then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a bit more sense than it.
Yeah. That's why I've got rough centre, smooth exterior.
Yeah, I mean, I do look at you and I think, yeah, there's some rough edges there.
Yeah.
I think there's some deep something.
There's some
there.
deep something. Deep something.
That's a great film to me.
Yeah.
I'd go and watch it.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing that, at least from that title, that would turn me away from it.
No, I'd watch it.
I mean, it could be a porno for you know.
That's what I was thinking it was.
God.
Deep something in something else.
If you thought Where's Wally was interesting, then check out this.
Deep something.
Where is it? We don't know. Can you find it? We've got to. And to make it worse, the sequel, it's stuck on vibrate mode.
They thought they got it all out. They didn't.
This summer.
Deep something too. Even deeper.
Your ticket out.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
It's so popular that they've been going like
it comes with a bucket that's literally just
yeah.
a prolapse stainless.
with your popcorn in. But there's like a toy in there, like the old classic cereal things.
Yeah.
You gotta find the clitoris.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's a 3D. It's a 3D glasses on affair as well, because they go deep down that colon.
And it gets so far as well that it gets so popular. I mean, that it becomes like a ride at Disney World.
Yeah.
And it's like a proper search.
Deep
You know?
something the ride.
You got to go through all these things to try and find this vibrating dildo. Only you can save her.
Holy shit. Brought to you by Aerosmith.
Aerosmith.
There was an Aerosmith ride for ages at some fucking theme park. I don't know why. I don't know.
It just break down eventually and not work anymore.
Yeah, it must have
Just like
done.
the band.
Yeah.
Needs to follow suit, you know.
Oh, yeah. Right, well, there we go. That's the 2-hour mark for us. So,
Oh, it's actually over. That's about 2 hours and 2 minutes.
yeah, exactly.
Done
So,
here, look.
yeah. Sweet. We did pretty good.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah, so
I enjoyed that very much, you know.
yeah, that was a fun one. We had multiple different sections of conversation there.
I want to bring that one out straight away because I got
Yeah.
the other one to bring out still because I had the 2 pieces in the podcast line. But
Yeah.
I might bring this out straight away because we got more near stuff. I don't know
Yeah.
because then I feel like the other one then is a bit like not as. And I'll figure it out.
It'll
Just
be
ignore me. Ignore me.
And so, well, anyway, that was Squishy Logic. For
It
this
was
week.
indeed.
Yeah.
And you listened to my squishy logic at the end there.
Yeah.
To figure something out.
Yeah.
That doesn't need to be figured out now.
Not yet.
Not at all.
Not yet at all. But that's what we do. We
Hey,
figure
hey.
out shit that it does not need to be figured out. Not yet, or even at all.
Yeah. And we get scared about giant bombs that are floating and coming into our port
That's true.
because,
And we
as you should.
discuss people eating nails.
And we see our good friends like the hippie man, Della 69,
Babe
I'll include
69.
then, and of course the classic Lindsay.
Yeah, exactly.
The
We
champ.
the all-star champ,
Mm.
the number one fan of Squishy Logic.
To be fair, man, the KD Comedy Podcast channel is building up like a little following. It's nice.
That's nice. It's
And
good.
obviously most of that comes from Squishy Logic. This is the the full on flagship show. Yeah. This is the main one. Without this one, none of the other little ones could exist.
Yeah.
That's true, man. I think like this is the one that keeps the shit going.
Yeah. I like that. I like that as an idea.
Yeah, man.
It seems good.
And it's full 50% as well, members for anything you want to do on it. So I was talking to the hippie yesterday, and there was something he wanted to do, and he hadn't mentioned because he thought I just wanted to do this one. I'm like, no, man, everything we do is 50-50.
Yeah.
So anything you want to do, you
Yeah.
fucking throw it in there.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's to him, not to you. You have to fucking follow suit, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right. I do what I'm told.
I did. Right, let me light up so I can say
I
that.
got slapped once.
I liked it.
Well, that is Squishy Logic.
I slapped a girl and I liked it. I
But
saw
then
her
I got
squishy
arrested.
That's better. Well then, so, all you people out there, you keep yourself squishy as possible. And I have been KD Hinken, your comedic babyface. Go on KD Comedy Podcast, like everything, follow all the stuff on the YouTubes and that, and go on over to this man's channel, Dead Man Dancing. It's Dead Man Dancing.
It's
Tell
Dead
them
Man
about
Dancing.
it properly.
It's called It's Dead Man Dancing on
Okay.
YouTube. You can check out all of the stuff there. There's me playing a character called Mark Barney in a single live action sketch. There's some
I need to
random
see
bits
more
of
of that.
character crooning that I did ages ago during the pandemic. But the most
That's really
important
good,
stuff, I wanted to do more of those, but it's going to be more difficult with the AI stuff because people could just tell it to do that now.
Yeah.
Well, now there's post-apocalyptic metal treehouse is on there, and I'm starting to be able to work on that again because I've got the Premiere Adobe Creative Cloud package shit, so I can do actual editing again and put together a show. So fingers crossed that'll be coming by the end of the year. Will be the next episode. I always end up saying that and it never happens, but this time hopefully it will.
You seem to have gotten stuff a bit more in order now, though. I could
Yeah.
see you getting the shit going again.
I think so. And also I will be trying to get back into stand-up after the end of October.
No, you will be.
Yeah.
If you want to be anyway.
Yeah. I want to try and see if I can get some new material bits together, just some ideas. So at least I've got something to sort of jump up on there with.
One thing I learned as well, though, when I went on for the first time, like you with last week or something.
Yeah.
I should have lent on some of my tried and tested stuff a bit more, just to get through the comfort of it a bit, because I hadn't done it for so long.
The problem is all of my tried and tested stuff has been seen at the bush so often.
But it's been a long while. I won't remember. It's not the same people.
No.
You always get just one good thing about the bush is you get a mainly revolving audience.
Yeah, I'd still like to have something interesting.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Go with though. Yeah. But anyway, until next
I
time.
think you're just somebody though that every time you're on stage, either way though, you're funny anyway.
I
You're
try.
much funnier than you realise.
I try.
Everybody says that.
Yeah.
I don't get a single fucking compliment. I just compliment myself.
You're always fucking funny. That's the thing. You always get a laugh.
I do. That's
Yeah.
one thing I am happy
Yeah.
about. I can say that now.
Yeah.
From listening, even on my first one, then I did still get a laugh through
Yeah.
everything.
Exactly. That's all that's there for. If you get a laugh, you're good. You've got something to work with.
I'm just a
with.
polarized bastard, let's be honest. I know that.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
fine with
all right.
it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine. I like it.
Be polarizing.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Anyway, until next time, that's been Squishy Logic. Always be squishy.
And always keep that shit tight and logical, babies. Look after yourself because we love you.
We do.
Peace out.
Peace.
And remember to go to the actual podcast side of it. Get a little bit extra.
Yeah.
YouTube, you get some extra clips too. Go on all that shit. Take care though. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Ugh.